the dungeon a bit further, but eventually made your retreat back to the stairwell, where you have tied off the stairs, set up caltrops and ball bearings on the stairs along with a lantern near the top. All in an effort to avoid being ambushed by scary insectoid people. In the bottom of this 30 by 30 foot, square ascending staircase. Now, last time you told me your watch order was Alejandro, Moon, Duodecius, and then Twidget. You guys changing that, or is that how you're going to keep it?
Pete, are you present? Yes, we shall maintain this sequence of watch.
I was about to say, I'm insulted.
What? No, I was just going to pair them up.
Alrighty.
Why have one person on watch when you have some watches with more than one person?
You mean, why leave the 12-year-old with ADHD alone on watch?
I'm certain the 12-year-old wouldn't fuck us over. And if the 12-year-old did, the 12-year-old will certainly find that their biological age will not be changing.
Watch as original.
Alright. So you're sitting there on watch, Alejandro. And let's see, your passive perception.
I am here.
That's good. Alright.
My passive is 9.
Yep. Yeah, I was just checking the chart. Alright. So you're sitting there. First hour passes. And then you see the door, like the rope you guys tied to the doors to make it, to try to lock them shut, goes taut, as if someone's pulling on it. You hear some low murmuring voices in Goblin. More murmuring voices in Goblin.
Like an increase or just like continuous?
No, more like, they said something. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle on the door. They said something else. Are you doing anything?
Who's next on watch?
You guys had said Alejandro, it would be you, then Moon, then Duodecius, then Twidget.
Oh, can I quietly wake up Moon?
Sure. Moon, you get woken up.
Hey Moon, there's goblins at the door. Mister.
Mister, are you here?
Father
guess
Moon
he's
is sound asleep. Wake up the next person in line.
That's what I'll do. I'll wake up the person that came after Moon that I forgot immediately.
Well, look at chat. It says...
Oh, I'm stupid. I wake up Duodecius quietly.
Alrighty.
Goblins at the door.
Do I hear the sounds of the goblinoid?
Yes.
All right. What's it sound like they're doing?
Pulling on the door, and more voices.
All right. I will use minor illusion. Actually, no. I'll wake everybody up. And then once I wake everyone up, I shall use minor illusion. And let me double check what this thing can do.
Yeah, I was wondering how you're going to use that without waking Twidget up.
Well, it's somatic and material.
Well, he's a minor.
Go sit in the peak corner.
Is there room in my bar for him?
Let's see.
Twidget's small.
So, objects. Oh, okay. Hey, under.
Yep.
Oh, actually, wait. Do I have to see the spot? Ooh, within range. So,
Love those spells.
I would like to produce the image of the seam of the door growing teeth and eyes, and opening up to eat goblins.
Okay.
The door is a mimic.
Yes. Yes, that's what I'm going for.
So on the other side you hear the goblins go, and you just hear the stomping of feet, and then it all
Like
goes quiet.
Like they beat feet. Excellent. All right, everyone. I think we can go back to the usual watch order. And we do so.
All right, and you do so. The rest of Alejandro's watch passes without incident, as does Father Moon's. Duodecius, on your watch, once again, you hear some low goblinoid voices as the door goes taut. Well, the ropes on the door go taut. You hear some more insistent voices.
I wake everybody up. And let's see. Okay, wake everybody up. 30 feet under.
Mm-hmm.
What I would like to do, these are 10-foot squares, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if they're on the north side of that image at 801, I would like to produce the sounds of those insect, chitinous footsteps on the wall to the east.
Okay.
Like along that wall up high.
Sure. You make that sound. You hear the goblinoid go very quiet, and then you hear some goblin whispering and more beating of feet.
And back to normal.
Yep. Rest of your watch continues without incident. And as you're waking Twidget up, you hear something at the door. Something not goblinoid this time, but almost like a pig sniffing at the corners.
Alrighty. What do I know that like? Wait, it sounds like a could it be a cannon? What kind of creatures would do Odysseus know that like goblinoids are prone to? Is domestication too strong of a word?
Yes, but as for animals that they might raid and keep and then eat later, just about anything.
Hmm.
If it doesn't immediately try to like break out of the pen and kill them all, they probably would have grabbed it and ran. So pigs, dogs, cats, particularly large iguanas.
Goblins go into combat with any animals?
Typically, not really. Once in a while, some of the higher ups might have a warg or two. Those you generally see more with hobgoblins.
All right, let's see. Okay, so image can't create sound. It's duration.
And you see it pull on the door. Seems rather insistent.
Yep, I wake everybody up.
Yeah, everyone gets woken up.
I have us move back.
As the ropes snap, the doors fling open. And you see these three short, grotesque looking like mutated goblinoids. They look like these guys. And you should all roll initiative.
Ooh.
Up, I gotta step away for a minute.
All right.
Not to die.
Gosh, jeepers!
What size are these? Medium?
Small.
Ooh, even better.
Well, if we're lucky, we just drew out some of their more sophisticated units.
All right, Borscht. What do you do?
So how many of these are there, and how far away are they?
There are three of them. Probably about 10 feet away after you guys backed up a bit from the doors when you saw these things insisting on pulling on the doors.
Ah, okay. They're on the far side of the door, or have they made it through?
They've just opened the door.
Okay. Is it possible for me to get into melee with only one of them?
No. There were basically two of them, each pulling on one of the two doors, and so they're kind of like two abreast at the doorway. Actually, I suppose if you were to approach the door frame instead of going straight at them, but just along the wall,
Yeah.
you'd only have one in melee at a time.
Excellent. How much movement do I need to do that?
10 feet.
Oh. All right. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try to attack him.
Okay. Rolled it.
Yep.
That hits.
Excellent. Let's see here. That is 5 bludgeoning to him, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to grapple. So it's advantage versus disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you grab him.
Okay. And with my remaining 20 feet of movement, I'm going to pull him 10 feet away from his buddies.
Okay. Yeah, you pull him into the room with you.
Yep. Back towards the party so we can single this one out.
Yep.
And actually, I'm not just going to pull him back towards the party because that's where the rest of them are going to run. I'm going to pull him like at an angle away from the door, sort of the direction that I came from.
Sure.
Yeah, I want him off to the side.
Yeah, I got you. Under the
Anyway,
stairs, off to the west.
We can
Anything
all
else?
gang up on this one. That is it.
All right, Swag.
Yes.
It's your turn. What do you do?
How far and yeah, how far? How many?
3, 10 feet.
Borscht wants us to gang up on one or something like that. I heard.
Yeah, he
Say the
grabbed
ma-
one and pulled it
if
into the
you're-
room.
If you're ranged, don't shoot the one that I'm in melee with, in case you net one. But
Yeah. I'll shoot any of the other ones I have line of sight on.
Well, yeah, there's 2 by the open doorway. Well, roll to hit then if you're going to shoot one of them. No, that's a critical hit. That will also hit. Oh, wait. What are you trying to do there?
I did 2d20 instead of 2d10.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he's looking to be near death now.
Okay.
Anything else?
Let me check. I'll curse the one that's about to die.
All right. Zal?
Yes.
Okay. Well, their turn. So, Borscht, there's that one that's holding you.
other way around.
Yes. And yeah, he's just gonna start swinging like his motley assortment of weaponry at you.
Yep.
So he's gonna make 3 attacks with his Morning Star.
Mhm.
Does a 20
hit.
hit you?
Yep.
Okay. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
We were in the middle of a rest, right?
Yes.
1 second. I am going to use my reaction on that.
Okay.
What the hell was it? And my... No, he doesn't.
Okay.
That was Stone's endurance.
Indeed. All right. Let's see. That other one that's near death is going to go running into the room, right up to Swag. Swag, he's going to try and maul you with that Morning Star Viz.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
All right. He smacks you for 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. So, you cast a spell at him, and he explodes.
Oh, I don't even have to roll.
Nope. As he explodes, in the area around him fills this room with a yellow, nauseating gas. I need all of you.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's real nasty smelling.
The one I just killed, that's the cursed one, right?
You just blew him up.
Epic. I get 5 HP back because I
Cool.
curse.
And then the third one, he's going to use that crossbow he's got, and he's just going to start plinking He's in a Plinkett swag. Swag just blew up his buddy.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit you?
What do we do for Bruce? Yeah.
So that hits you for 8 points of piercing damage. As he then goes
I'm
charging
so
into melee
tempted
with you.
I'm so tempted to just Hellish Rebuke again.
You ready to use your reaction to do the first one?
Yeah, I know. I forgot about that. It'd be funny though.
It would be, as he runs into melee with you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Twidget. You start your turn inside this nauseating cloud. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw versus poison. That fails. You spend your action this turn retching and reeling. So you have no action. But you can still do everything else.
Okay. Well, then I would like to move up the stairs.
Okay. How much movement speed you got?
25, 50 with the bonus action dash.
Okay. Yeah, you start running up those stairs. Let's see, that'd be 10, 20. It only gets you about 10 feet up. You realize you're probably going to need that dash to get up the stairs enough to actually get out of this cloud.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. So, yep, I will dash then.
Okay. As you bonus action dash up the stairs, getting out of the cloud. Anything else?
Yeah, can I see over the edge and, see in the room somewhat still?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty
Then
much
that's it
only
for me.
what's happening in the center, though, because of the way the stairs wrap around.
Yep. All right, that's it for me then.
All right. Duodecius, you also start your turn inside this nauseating cloud. I need a con save versus poison. All right, you managed to hold your gorge. What would you like to do on your turn?
Anyone in melee?
With you, no. With Swag, yes. With Borscht, yes.
All right. I'll pull out ye old trusty sling. And which is the most injured looking?
The one that Borscht has is injured. The one that ran into after shooting Swag ran in is uninjured at all.
All right. Sling at the one that's injured by Borsch.
I'm in melee with that one.
Okay.
Well, roll
Is it prone or something?
No.
That hits him.
Five points of bludgeoning to the creature.
All right, that creature's looking to be near death.
He's having friendly fire PTSD from our fight with the Minotaur.
If I'm having friendly fire PTSD from Gilbert, it's not from that.
I didn't kill you with ranged attacks in Halo.
Except for that rocket. Or no, actually no, you didn't kill me with that, did you? Yeah, you only smacked me in the back that one time.
Yeah, just punched you in
No
the back of the head. Really, you should be concerned about me not wanting my melee attacks.
Well, thankfully that can't happen.
Exactly. Sleuth's the one you gotta
Okay.
watch out for.
Anything else? Duodecius?
Yeah, I'll back up.
You're already in the corner. Your back is to a wall.
All right, I'm back. What am I missing?
What are you doing,
up the
Duodecius?
stairs?
Oh, you want to go up the stairs?
Yeah,
How much movement speed you got?
30 feet.
All right. You're basically like right at the edge of the cloud, but you are still in it, having gone up the stairs, using all 30
Okay.
feet of movement. Just because of how it spirals around, you're basically stuck in it.
Right.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Borscht, you also start your turn inside this, nauseating cloud.
Oh, wait a minute. That might not be my con save. That should be a 7, though. I don't think it makes a difference.
A 7 is unfortunately still a failure. So you lose your action, retching and reeling. But you still have, you don't lose your grapple, you still have your bonus action and movement.
Right. Well, first thing that happens is he takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, he's looking really close to death.
Okay. And how far would I need to go to get out of this cloud?
Because of where that guy exploded, you'd have to get out of this stairwell room or get up.
Which way would take less movement?
Getting out of the stairwell room would take less movement. You would need to spend. Now let's see, you backed up there. You need to spend 30 feet of movement to get out of those doors, dragging this guy with you, because you're at half speed doing that.
Well, as it happens, I have 30 feet of movement, so I will do that.
Okay.
And that is it for my turn.
All right, Father Moon. So you start your turn. Your campsite. One of the enemies exploded into this nauseating cloud. So I need you to make a con save versus poison.
We gotta get up for a second. I'll be back in a minute.
So just a poison roll?
Constitution save versus poison. All right, yeah. Yeah, you hold your gorge. What would you like to do on your turn?
Hit something with my axe.
Well, one of these monstrosities is running to melee with Swag. He's like 5 feet away from you. What are you hitting him with?
My great axe.
Ah, nice.
Well, I miss anyway.
You do. Anything else?
How's everybody else doing right now? Is everybody else healed? Healthy? Hearty? Not dying?
I mean, not really. We haven't finished a long rest, so most of us are still.
Then I'm done.
Okay. Swag. Start of your turn. You're in this nauseating cloud. Need a con save versus poison.
Okay.
Well, you lose your action, retching and reeling.
Just my action?
Just your action. You still have your bonus action, you still have your movement. There is an enemy in melee with you.
Ah, he is in melee. And I have to attack before I can run. But I can't attack. Because I don't have anything. I guess I just stand there, hold my breath for a moment.
Okay, you stand there. These guys. Well, Pete, you back up?
Betrayal.
I'm
This-
back.
Ah, you're back. Excellent. So you've stepped out of the room dragging this nearly dead-looking bag.
Hmm.
As you hear the sound of, like, flint snapping.
Ah, okay. Incendiary cloud.
And about 10, 20, 30, 40, 60 feet away, you see a torch get lit up. And this goblin holding the torch, in the torch's light, you can see this other goblin had the tinder box. He is going to dash towards you.
Ah, there's more. Okay.
So that is the 60 feet right up to you.
Yep. Somebody else came up this way with me, right?
No, you're alone out there with the guy.
Okay.
As the other 3 goblins by the other 3 pillars take shots at you.
This might be bad.
Yeah, they'd been hiding, so they get advantage on their short bow shots.
These are regular goblins?
They appear to be regular goblins, yes.
Okay, that's not as bad.
Does a 17 hit you?
Including the crit.
I'm sorry, I talked over you. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, 17 hits.
Okay. All right, for the 2 hits, dealing a total of 17 points of piercing damage to you. That guy can't throw his torch into the room, so that's all the goblins can do.
Why would he throw his torch into the room?
Indeed, why would he? Let's see. The guy that you're grappling is going to try and Morningstar you 3 times again.
Okay. This might be it for me. That is
Did-
2 hits,
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
and I'm unconscious.
Yeah. You guys all see the deformed thing start dancing around a little bit. Like it's got its arms up, doing this little victory dance over the unconscious Borscht. The other one is in melee with Swag, and he's going to swing his Morningstar at Swag. Oops. Does a 20 hit Swag?
Yeah.
Well, that hits you for 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hellish Rebuke.
That does fire, right?
Oh fuck! It does. Never mind.
You're not? I'm just asking. You called it. It's happening.
I'm not, in fact, doing Hellish Rebuke.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
You sure you're sure?
He might have overheard Borscht say, "Oh, incendiary cloud."
All right. Well,
Yeah,
Twitch it.
Yeah.
You're above the cloud, actually.
Can I see the door or no?
You're in fact like above the north wall of the spiral. So the
Hmm.
door is below you. Looking down, however, you can see this uninjured one fighting Swag in melee. 'Cause they're in the center.
Well, the more the merrier. Actually, no. I want to reposition to see the door.
Going up or down?
Down. Actually, no. I'd have to go up because the cloud's in the next rung down. Eh.
Yes.
Okay. Then I would have to go up.
Okay. You go up and you can make out the door there. Yep.
All right. I'm guessing that would have to take my because how big they are, my dash.
Yes.
Okay. Do I see the dancing fucker?
From that high up, looking down.
Well, he just got through the door. Is basically how it sounded. Right?
Yes. Yes, you would. That's what I'm
Okay.
like not
also
all the
see-
time. He's kind of dancing around a little bit, but yes, he does wander into your line of sight every now and then.
Well,
Can
then
you
I
see
shoot him.
me lying on the
Okay.
ground?
Yes, probably.
That hits him. All right, yeah, your arrow hits him, and he just flaps onto the ground with his wet kind of just thwap, face down, next to Borscht on the ground, arrow sticking out of his head.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Do it, SES. You start your turn in this nauseating cloud. Please make a Constitution save versus poison. You lose your action, retching and reeling.
I back up.
You're going back down?
No, I'm going up the stairs, backing up away from the fight.
That's forward, not back. Like you're facing that direction.
Yeah, I'm backing up the stairs away from the fight.
Okay, acrobatics check. You're the one who says insisting you're going backwards up the stairs without a handrail.
Not backwards up the stairs. Like I'm walking up the stairs back away from the fight.
Yes, I know. I'm just messing with you. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, you can go up the stairs, getting out of this cloud. Anything else?
Yeah, who can I say?
You can see Swag, Father Moon, the guy fighting him. That's it. Oh, and across from you up another level, Twitchit.
Alrighty. My apologies about the delay. I'm waiting for my PDF to render my spell sheet. There we go. Okay. Oh no, that's a line of sight.
Useless wizard.
Is Father Moon still in the cloud?
Yes. You and Twitch are the only ones out of the cloud. Well, technically Borscht is out of the cloud, but he's got his other issues. And you and
Yeah,
and
Borst's
you
out of the
can't see
cloud.
him.
He's just taking a stone nap.
Yeah. All right, but I can't see Borscht from this position.
Correct.
Just the one schmuck.
Yes.
All right. We'll use the sling.
All right, roll the hit. That hits him.
6 points of bludgeoning.
That bloodies him.
And I'm backing up as far as I can, like up until we get to our trap.
That's way up there. You don't have anywhere
Oh,
near
that's
the movement
good.
to do that.
Excellent, that's good.
Like this is 100 feet down, and it's a 30-foot spiraling staircase. It would require like 200 feet of movement to get up that high.
Yeah, I just wanted to, be certain that I wasn't going to walk up 10 feet and trip on it.
No, you're well below that area.
Yep. So 30 feet back. 20 feet. We'll go 20 feet.
To get to the position you were in, you had already spent your movement.
Oh, okay.
Like you're done. All right.
All right.
Borscht, death save. Oh wait. Well, go ahead and make your death save because it probably won't matter. Yeah, that's one success. Alejandro, I skipped you by accident. What would you like to do? But first, you are in the cloud, so I do need a con save versus poison.
Okay.
Yeah, you lose your action, retching and reeling. So what would you like to do on your turn? You still have your bonus action and your movement.
I'm feeling risky. Can I, as a reaction, cast shield and then run?
No. You can run and cast shield as a reaction to getting hit by an attack.
Okay, fair. I'll do that.
Yeah,
I have 40 feet movement.
shield procs on you taking a hit, so you don't even have to burn it unless you know you're going to get hit.
All right, yeah, well, that guy is going to swing his Morning Star at you. And he misses.
Cool.
And where are you running to?
Out of clouds.
Okay, are you just running out that door? Like to the north?
Is
That's where Borscht is.
That's where everyone else went. That's where
No, everyone
Borscht
else
is.
went up the stairs. Everyone else went up the stairs. Borscht went out of the cloud by going through the doors, which are much closer. You don't have... What's your movement speed?
Which requires less 40.
So, you have to spend all 40 feet of your movement to go up the stairs to get out of the cloud. Or you could spend 15 feet of movement to go forward through the doors and get to where Borscht is and not be in the cloud anymore.
I'll get to where Borscht is.
Okay. Yeah, you run out there. You can see some goblins by. You can see this other goblin running with a torch towards the cloud. And you can see 4 other goblins taking aim with short bows.
Fuck.
Anything else?
I guess that's it.
All right. Father Moon. What's that?
I'm still in the cloud, right?
Yes. So that's your con save?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you're fine. What would you like to do? You're in melee with this one guy that's been bloodied.
Can I see Borscht from where I'm standing?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to hit the guy first.
Okay. That hits him.
with 4 points of slashing damage.
Indeed, he's looking
And
to be near
then-
death.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I am going to healing word Borscht.
All right, roll.
24 plus 3.
All right.
5 points to you, Borscht. And I am done under.
All right, so Boris, you wake up on the ground with 5 hit points and a little exhaustion. All right, let's see. It is these guys. Well, this guy's going to turn and swing his Morning Star at you, Father Moon, since you're right there in melee with him. I don't think a 12 will hit you.
No, it does not.
All right, then the goblins. And that goblin that was running with the torch is going to run up to the door and use his action to throw the torch in while jumping off to the side. The gas ignites.
Is he having to run past me as he does that?
He will be running into your zone of control to throw the torch, and then
Yeah,
as he
maybe.
jumps away, he's going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
That's fine. I'm not trying to stop him from doing that.
Okay. So let's deal with the torch throwing first, since technically that does occur first.
Yeah.
The gas ignites and explodes. Father Moon is the only party member still in the cloud, so I need Father Moon to make a dexterity saving throw. Technically, so does the bad guy in there.
This is going to be
But does
bad.
it matter?
Probably not. As they both fail.
Yeah, this is going to be
The
epic.
gas explodes, dealing 26 points of fire damage to both of them.
I see a chain reaction.
Okay, I'm dead. Not dead, but unconscious.
All right. Also, all of your camping supplies, bedrolls, and the like that you had out, those are now on fire.
Shame about that.
It's a good thing that you had time to get woken up so you could grab your backpacks and shit.
Yeah, because I'm not dead because my max hit points is only 21.
Ah, that's good. And then that guy jumps away, Borscht, after having thrown that. That will provoke an attack of opportunity from you,
Which I miss.
which you miss. The other 4 goblins. Let's see. Alejandro ran out there, and they don't quite recognize that Borscht is awake yet, so they're going to shoot at Alejandro.
Mm.
Does a 14 hit you?
Since the last hit was way too low, could we have said that I didn't shield on that one?
You haven't
do you
used
mean?
shield yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I shield,
Okay.
so only the 21 hits.
All right. Well, that 21 does 8 points of piercing damage to you.
And I am unconscious.
Okay, as you fall to the ground, joining Borscht. Excited goblin noises. Twidget.
So the little goblin freakazoid died when the fireball went off.
Oh yeah, there's not a trace of him left, or of the cloud.
Excellent. I start moving down. With 50 feet, what can I see in the room? Oh, 50 feet, I suppose, would probably bring me all the way back and then some, because I had to move back down to... Oh, no, I moved up, so I would have to move quite a bit, actually. So, yeah,
Yeah.
50 feet until I can see in the door, so back around the circle.
Yeah, 'cause you're going around the store, and you can, as you're getting lower, you can make out the unconscious bodies of Borscht and Alejandro. But you're not down at that level yet. You've still got 20 feet before you get to the ground floor, so you can't actually see out and see the goblins.
Okay. Well, can I shoot the ground, just past Borscht? And, because I see arrows in their bodies, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just want a blind shot and ricochet one off the ground to see if I hit some.
Sure. Make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, you're gonna hit one of us.
All right, Twitch
Told
it.
you.
Roll a d2.
I told you.
If you hadn't said anything, I probably wouldn't have.
Why do you think I'm making you make an attack roll? There's no way this would have hit anybody otherwise. All right, that hits Alejandro. I don't think you can do his max HP and damage.
No,
so
12.
yeah, so that's just a failed death save, Alejandro.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Anything else, Twitch it?
Nope.
All right, do Odysseus.
Line of sight on anything?
No. Just Twidget, and you can see like the foot of Alejandro kind of like barely sticking into your field of view through the door.
Oh, is he down?
Well, he looks down.
All right, and there's no more fart cloud.
No, the fart cloud's gone. It blew up.
All right, advance down the steps. We'll go 15 feet. What do I
Okay.
see?
Nothing has changed in what you can see. You would need to move to be able to see out through the door. To be able to see these goblins, you need to get to the ground, which would require. Let's see, you did 30, and that would require 55 feet of movement from your current position. Just going down the steps in a circle.
Is there still smoke?
A little bit. Nothing that has any mechanical effect of like obscuring.
All right. I'll advance down another 15 feet. Can't get any line of sight.
Yeah. You could definitely see Alejandro's down. Borscht looks like he might be moving. Still on the
All right.
ground though.
I will put a minor illusion. We'll do a big dude, big armor with a big sword, kind of just around the corner of the door. The kind of position that way, if the enemy approaches the downed party members, they'll be able to see this guy.
Sure. You make it appear. You hear squawking, excited goblin noises.
Like they saw it?
More like one. There's only one voice making that noise, so like one guy sees it.
When you say excited, do you mean happy excited or?
You have to make an insight check.
Okay.
More excited, like guys, some guy teleported in there with a big ass sword. Guys, we might be over our heads here.
Alrighty.
Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right, Borscht, you're prone on the ground with your 5 hit points.
Okay, I stand up.
That goblin over by the side of the wall, really regretting his choices at the moment.
All right, as a bonus action, I regain 11 hit points.
Okay. I just started healing in front of him. He's really regretting his choices.
Yeah, I don't even have to do anything about that. It just happens.
He just stands up and takes a deep breath.
Now, who just got downed next to me? Was that Alejandro?
Yeah, Alejandro's down next to you.
Okay. How many goblins can I see?
5.
5. Oh,
Yes,
jeez.
4 with short bows by pillars, like they're using them for cover. That's how they hid from you. And that 5th one that ran up with the torch that looks to be unarmed and is really regretting his choices at the moment.
Well, I'll let our warrior friend take care of them. I am going to use my action to grab Alejandro. I have to use my action to do that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to run away down the stairs.
Stairs go up.
How did I get here? You said I went up to get here. How did I get here?
No, you didn't go up to get there. You ran north. Like, you were in this 30 by 30 room. You ran through the doors to the north.
Okay.
The stairs that go up to the surface are to the south of you.
All right. I go to the south then.
Okay.
That's where everyone else is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, there's also this big burly dude with a big sword, like right by the door.
Okay. Can I move at full speed while I'm carrying him?
No.
All right. Then
You
I
are grappling him, so you're at half
only
speed.
make it 15 feet then.
So that's like halfway to the stairs.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Oh.
I'd like to break line of sight with any of these goblins that I can.
Yeah. If you were just like to go in and take like a hard left to go against that eastern, northern eastern wall, you'd break line of sight with all of them instantly.
I do that.
Like you're just in cover.
Yep. All right. Don't roll a 1.
All right. Father Moon. Death save. Mister, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. What is it?
Death save.
Oh yeah, death save. Well, that's okay. Well, I'll be damned.
Well, that's one failure.
That's a fail.
Alejandro. Death save. That is a success. Goblins. Let's see. Yep. So remember that guy I talked about that was unarmed? Well, he decides that he's going to do a flying tackle on the guy with the sword. So you just see him kind of just screeching at the top of his lungs, run through that door, and leap at the face of the illusion. He promptly lands prone as he goes right through it and face plants on the floor right behind him. He looks rather upset about that. He's going to look around, and he's going to stand up and use Restless Moon to get over to Father Moon, and he uses action to attack the image. So he's just going to grab Father Moon's great axe, which is taller than he is.
Is Father
Moon is down at the center of the room.
Okay, that's where I'm heading.
That would have left you exposed. You stepped to the left to get out of line of sight.
Right, but it's still in the same room that I'm in.
Yes.
Okay.
Those goblins, I guess, will start advancing as he's yelling goblin to the north. But that is all they can do. Twidget.
You gotta pick him up. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I'd like to hide and provide support. So hide and then ready my action to shoot a goblin in the face.
Okay. I mean, you can see that goblin in the center standing over Father Moon with the great axe.
Oh, one came in. I missed that. I apologize.
Yeah, he picked it up. It looks like it's too big for him, but he's going to try because he's got no other weapon.
Okay, well then, I'll shoot. Does he look particularly unbalanced with this great axe?
It looks like he'll have to. Have you ever seen like a I forget the term for it. It's not a shot put, but the like the sling put athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's gonna have to do that with the axe to swing it at all.
Okay, so he's not like holding it over his head awkwardly out of balance.
No, he's like dragging it behind him.
Okay. Well, then I will shoot him.
Okay.
Otherwise, if he was holding it over his head unbalanced, I was going to shoot the axe.
Yeah, you hit him.
Anybody conscious in 5 feet or no?
No.
All right, 6 piercing.
All right, he's looking to be near death from that.
And then this doesn't say any action, bonus action, or anything for telepathic. I can telepathically speak to a creature I can see within range.
Okay, sure.
So I'd like to speak in Draconic to the little buddy that I shot and just say, in as deep of a thought as I can do, what are you doing here?
Okay. He looks a little freaked out by that.
That's it.
All right. Do it.
Psychological warfare. Gilbert.
Do Odysseus.
Yes.
You got to do something else, or we're all about to eat an ass full of arrows. We got like 1 turn kill party wipe.
What do? Do Odysseus. It's your turn.
Okay. What exactly am I seeing from here?
So you're on the western side of the stairs, like that are just visible on the map.
Mm-hmm.
So you saw the goblin come in, like it pounced at the illusion you heard. You heard that, and then it went over and grabbed the great axe Father Moon dropped in the center of the room because he's unconscious. You saw Borscht come in and kind of following that eastern wall to avoid getting shot. Yeah, you know there's at least a couple of goblins out through the doors to the north, but you currently don't have line of sight on them.
Okay, distance to those doors.
So, distance to the doors, if you jump off the stairs to your left and drop the 20 feet, it would then be 10 feet from you. But you'd be dropping next to the guy with the great axe.
How healthy does he look?
He looks to be near death. That would only cost you 10 feet of movement to perform.
All right, and shutting these doors would cost what resource?
Item interaction.
All right. Is anyone blocking the doors or on the other side of the doors?
Not to your knowledge.
Alrighty. I'll drop down.
Okay. So you just take 10 feet, jump down, follow the 20. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
What do I say?
Well, there's a goblin next to you with the great axe. He looks to be near death. To the north, there's the double doors. They're open. And about 40 feet north of the doors, you can see a pair of goblins with short bows running towards the doors. And about that'd be about 65 feet from you, another pair behind them. You see 5 goblins total.
All right.
The doors
all
look
the
clear.
All right. All the party members are in the room.
Borscht is in the room to the northeast of you. He is carrying Alejandro, who looks to be down. Father Moon is down next to you. Twidget is above you on the steps.
All right. So, what we will do then? Magic missile, split fire. 1 on the fucker to my right here.
Okay.
2 on the nearest goblin.
Okay.
Further
Well,
away.
they strike unerringly, so go ahead and roll their damage.
Here's for the fucker next to me.
Yep. He's very dead. Just blam, dead. The
2
others-
at one of the dudes pursuing my party members.
Okay, yep. All right, the one of the 2 short bow guys at 40 feet looks to be near death now. Having gotten shot with some magic missiles.
All right. I move up.
Uh-huh.
Shut the door.
Okay, you move up and close the door.
All right. Wait, hold on. This would leave. Wait, no. This would leave Alejandro Borscht outside.
No, Alejandro and Borscht is inside the room with you.
Okay. So everyone's in here. All right.
Everyone's in here.
Yep. Shut the door.
Okay, you shut the door. Anything else?
Do I have any movement speed left?
Let's see. So that was 10, then you would have had to do that. You probably got 5 feet of movement left.
All right. I move to the side.
Okay, you step to the side, so if the doors get opened, you're not immediately in front of them.
Yeah. That would be a suboptimal game plan to just stand in the middle of the fucking open.
All right.
That's all I can do right now.
Okay. Borscht.
Okay. How much further do I need to go to get to Father Moon?
15 feet.
Okay. That is as far as I can go, so I go that far,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then I use my action to put 1 point of lay on hands into his ass.
All right. Father Moon's ass gets 1 point of healing hands.
All right. That is my movement in action, and that's as far as I go.
All right. Father Moon, mister, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
So, Borscht just healed you for 1 hit point. So you're on the ground. You've got a level of exhaustion and 1 hit point.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stand up. And how many? What's all left?
I've got an
Monster
unconscious
tweak my
Alejandro
axe.
over my back. If you want to pick him up.
No, your axe is right next to you. You could have easily picked it up when you stood up.
My axe up, yeah. And which way is the party?
They're all around you.
Okay. Are we still in initiative?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How many enemies are left?
Unknown. The door to the north is closed. So you cannot see any enemies currently.
I
have
am
an
going
unconscious.
to, as an action, I am going to activate Twilight Sanctuary to put a 30-foot sphere around myself, and everyone that's in it, that ends in it, takes temporary hit points.
All right then.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna bonus action heal myself.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping you could pick up Alejandro.
Oh, Alejandro's still down? Well, then yeah, I can
Yep.
do that too.
I have an unconscious Alejandro over my shoulder.
Oh, well, yeah, then I can lay hands on Alejandro and wake him up. Yeah, I can do that. And also keep up my my thing so everybody gets what you call it?
The temp HP.
He gets 5. Alejandro
All right.
does.
Yep. So Alejandro wakes up with 5 hit points and another level of exhaustion. Anything else, Father Moon?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Alejandro.
Uh-huh. Can I get down from Borst's shoulders?
Will Borscht resist? Pete?
Borst, please let me go.
He sold you. Yeah, you can get off of him. He's not here to say otherwise.
Okay. So we retreating or what?
That is up to you. What do you do?
I was asking the party, but
No, we're not
if it's
retreating.
up to me, I think we retreat. Okay. So standing ground?
Well, take cover, assume an intelligent position, but we're holding our ground.
From their last perspective, 2 of us were down. They don't even know I'm here, so they only think there's 2 people to contend with. So if they walk through those doors, they think they're going to have superior numbers. So yeah, just hold our ground.
Is there any cover I can take?
Well, depends on the type of cover. So there's a couple of pillars that you could get some half cover behind. There's also the walls to the north where if the door's open, you wouldn't even be visible from the north.
I want the type of cover where when they enter, I can peek out, shoot, and then duck back in.
Yeah, that'd be along the north wall, where if they open the door, they won't see you, and then you can peek out, shoot to the north, and then go back in.
Okay.
All right, sure. Do you want to be on the east or the west side of the door?
I don't know.
Pick.
West.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Hold an action to Eldritch Blast any goblins that come through that door.
Okay. All right. Let's see. You hear the footfalls of running goblins. Let's see. They'd have to take the dash action to get there. Those guys would be that far. the doors swing open. And off in the distance, Duodecius, Father Moon, and Borscht can see these two goblins with short bows. They're 70 feet away. One is going to take a shot at Father Moon. Does a 16 hit Father Moon? Mister? Mister. Alright. The other one's going to take a shot at Duodecius.
He can try.
Does a 21 hit you?
He can succeed.
The arrow hits you and does 6 points of piercing damage. Mister, are you back yet? Alright, well, we'll wait for him to get back to resolve that. Twidget.
Like my turn, or I'm getting shot at?
It's your turn.
Okay. Well, what can I see through, from my lower elevation?
You saw the doors swing open. Because they swing out to the north, it looks like whoever was pulling them open stayed behind the doors.
Okay.
And then arrows came from the north, farther than you could see because of your angle. One going at Father Moon, one going at Duodecius.
Okay. So if I move down the stairs, so am I one rung up or two rungs up?
You're to be able to look to the north, you would need to spend, let's say it'd be 10, 20. You would need to spend 30 feet of movement to be able to look to the north.
Okay. I want to specifically look to the west side of the door since the stairs spiral up on the east side of the room. I want to get down as far as I can on that side without being visible through the doors. 10-foot elevation difference. They shouldn't see me. But I should still be able to see to the west and possibly get a shot at the guy opening the door.
You can certainly try that. Yeah, you would need another 10 feet of movement, though, to get that far.
Okay,
west.
well,
Or
I need to
east.
dash to get to 30 anyway, so dashing to 40 is fine.
Yeah, you take your dash, you get off to that wall, and you're looking at the door to the west, and you don't see him. You think he's literally hiding behind the door to use it as a shield against getting shot at by the adventurers inside.
Okay, how far is that from me then?
At that point, it would be 20 feet from you.
Okay, Molotov.
At the door.
Aiming past the door, like at the edge, as far away, at the seam of the door, but on the basically. So the guy opening the door will have a fire right in front of him and be like, "Oh well, shit," and hopefully let go of the door.
Yeah, I mean you can only throw it 20 feet anyway, so yeah, it would basically hit right to the edge of the door where it would open.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you throw it. Poosh! Flames. You hear a squeak, like it surprised the goblin.
Hopefully.
Anything else?
Yeah. I should have 10 feet and go 10 feet back up to the center of the staircase.
Okay. Yeah, and you
And
can
then,
look to the north, and you can see from you this would be 85 feet away. Two goblins with short bows.
Okay. Could I be to the outer edge?
Oh, I
And
see what
also,
you're trying
they
to
should-
do. To try to get cover.
Yeah, they should be able to see me with a 10 foot. Even the door is 10 foot tall. Because I'm, another 2.5 feet or 5 feet.
Sorry,
up
I
the
thought your
stairs.
intention was you were trying to angle yourself to look through the doors.
No. I want to angle myself to see anything coming through the doors, but being hidden from it.
Gotcha. Okay, yes, that's doable.
Yep.
Just because of the vagaries of where
Yeah.
exact positioning is.
No map, and then also adding 3D. Oh, Moon's back. You got shot.
Moon, does a 16
Again?
hit your armor class?
A 16 will. Let me see. Hang on. Uh, 16. Yeah, it will hit me. Yes.
Well, that arrow hits you for 6 points of piercing damage.
That is enough to bloody me again. I am unconscious again.
Okay, you fall to the ground. Twidget, anything else in your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Duodecius.
All right. Enemies that I can see.
Off in the distance, this would be 75 feet away from you. 2 goblins with short bows to the north in that big room.
Okay. 1 missile at the badly bloodied one, 2 on the other.
You don't. They both appear to be uninjured.
What happened to the one I hit with 2 missiles?
You don't see him. Remember, before you saw 4 guys, you only see 2 right now. The doors did open, so you would presume he's behind one of those 2 doors. But they're using the door, like they're staying on their side of the door to not expose themselves to fire.
I blew up fuckface down there.
Okay. So all 3 darts into one guy?
Yeah. I cast Wizard Delete.
Yeah, you just pull out the wizard Glock, fire 3 shots at him, and he drops.
Critter destroy wizard.
All right. Anything else?
Yes, I will use my movement speed to cast the spell Beat Feet. I'm falling back.
Okay. Yeah, you start trying to fall back up the stairs. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Borscht. Father Moon got shot again.
Yeah, I saw that. How far away, or can I see any goblins coming through those doors?
Coming through the doors, no.
Well,
75
on the
feet to
other
the north of you, you can see 1 goblin remaining with a short bow.
That's all I see.
That's all the goblins you can see.
Do I hear additional goblins?
Yes, because the doors did open. You know, they're just hiding behind they're like using the other, they're putting the door between them and you.
All right, let's do some math here. I saw a total of, what, 5 goblins on the far side of the door when I was up there? 4?
Yes.
Okay. And how many of them have I seen get killed since then?
2.
2. Okay, so there's 3 left, including that one with the short bow. He's 75 feet away.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Father Moon's right next to me, so I'm going to pick him back up with another point of lay on hands.
Okay. So Father Moon, you get a point of lay on hands, a 1 hit point, and another level of exhaustion.
And then I would like to find some cover somewhere within 30 feet of where I am.
Yeah, you can just run up to the north wall. That'd get you cover. Perfect cover from all those people to the north.
Is that the only place I can get cover?
You get half cover if you go behind the pillars. They'd still be able to shoot at you, but, you know, half
I guess
cover.
the north wall then.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Father Moon, you're prone on the ground with 1 hit point and another level of exhaustion. What do you do? Mister?
Say again?
I said it's your turn. You got 1 point of lay on hands from Borscht, so you're awake with 1 hit point and another level of exhaustion.
Fuck, guys. I'm gonna start moving back. Yeah, I'm
Take
gonna.
some cover. He's just going to keep shooting you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get cover. I'm gonna heal myself and take cover.
Okay. So you stand up using half your movement speed, and then I believe 2 levels of exhaustion is half speed.
Okay.
So you get like 7 feet, if I understand correctly.
Okay, then I am going to cast Sanctuary on myself
Ah.
and try to hobble to the closest area out of firing range.
Right, but you're not going to make it because you only have 7 feet of movement.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to hobble away.
All right.
I should have picked him up instead. Jesus.
Anything else, Father Moon?
No, Father Moon is not doing well.
All right. Alejandro.
Yeah, I peek out of the wall, and any goblins do I see?
Yeah, you see one guy, like, he would be 60 feet away from you with a short bow.
Okay. Well, fuck him. I'll just blast.
Okay. That will hit him.
Great.
And he dies.
Good. I go back into cover.
Okay.
That
Anything
is
else?
That's it.
All right. Let's see. Their turn. The doors slam shut. You hear the scraping of metal on stone and the beating of feet. Twidget.
Well, it sounds like they locked themselves in there.
Sounds like they're retreating.
Yeah. Well, then I will just get to the edge of the stairs, lay prone, and ready in action to well, lay prone and air quotes hide. So I'll roll that, but I don't think we're gonna need it. But
Okay. Anything else?
yeah, and then ready to action.
Yeah. All right. Do it,
25
Decius.
stealth.
Alrighty. Okay, so door shut. Is Moon still down?
No,
Down.
he's up
Oh.
and hobbling towards the wall to get out of the line of fire.
Okay. Distance to door.
Let's see. You went up there, so that'd be 30 feet from you.
Okay, I go there.
Okay, you get to the doors.
Like to look out. What do I see?
Well, they're closed.
I open them. What do I see?
I need a strength athletics check. As you start to push it open, you can hear what sounds like something was shoved in the handles on the other side, preventing the door from opening. Yeah, you hear a sproink as a rusty scimitar blade falls to the ground as you push the doors open.
Wizard fucking kicks the doors in.
Yes, the wizard just kicks the door in, and you see 40 feet away with their backs to you, two goblins. Only one of which looks like they have a scimitar out.
How healthy do they look?
The one without a scimitar looks to be near death. The other one is uninjured.
Last magic missile, 1 and 2. 1 at
Okay.
the fucked up guy, 2 at the not fucked up.
All right.
Here's the 1 dart.
He dies. Oh, nice. That was just enough. He dies. You guys are out of initiative.
I take a good look around the chamber.
You don't see anyone else.
Dust my 1 hit point ass off. And go back in the room.
Okay. Yeah, you go back in the room.
I have no more missiles today, fellows. What do the goblins have for loot?
Let's see. You find 2 scimitars, 4 short bows, a tinderbox, and 32 silver pieces between them.
Regular scimitars or rusty scimitars?
These actually are they're rusty, but they're still in usable condition. They are normal scimitars. They're just slightly badly used.
I'll add that to my collection. I have 11 rusty scimitars for some reason.
Yes. Alejandro, also known as the Tetanus.
How many scimitars was that?
You find 3.
Under?
I said you find
okay.
3. But yeah, you guys are out of initiative, so what do you do?
So do we want to
disposing of the
continue
bodies,
our
I
rest?
believe.
And
Oh, yeah. Let's finish that first before we start disposing of corpses.
I
Okay.
guess I'll
You just gonna leave the
I'll-
doors open?
No. We close those.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pull the door shut.
I'm very upset about my ropes. Fucking goblins.
Yeah, we're gonna need new bedrolls. It's on fire.
Those shit bastards fucking inconveniencing me.
Well, Father Moon's gonna need a probably 2 long rests, so maybe we can go up to the back to town tomorrow.
We don't really have the time to spare.
Why not? Are we
The
on a
wasp
timer?
monsters?
What monsters?
The wasps?
Wasps?
The bug people?
Yeah. What's the rush
Ones who are potentially setting up a hive?
Okay. Well,
We're on a potential time crunch there.
what's the? I'm not understanding the time crunch.
The time crunch is there are intelligent wasp men in the area.
Right.
We need to find out if they're setting up a hive or scouting for a location for a hive.
That doesn't sound like enough of a
The
time crunch.
the
to worry.
way that the quest giver described it made it sound like it's potentially a time crunch situation. Not like a hard time crunch, but like a if we don't stamp out the problem now, it'll
We'll
be
get
a
a game
bigger
over.
problem when we come back to it.
Right. I got you. It's on a timer that'll send you back to a checkpoint if we're not fast enough.
All them explosions, man.
Yeah.
Look, guys, the dungeon was exploding. I thought it was on a timer.
I think we can afford a day in town.
Yeah, but remember the travel time? It's practically a day there. It's a day back to town, a day in town, a day back from town.
Yes, and the bug people are not the only people in the dungeon.
Yeah.
They also have to deal with the goblins, which we've seen evidence of them fighting. Now that Twidget's
Uh-huh.
awake and conscious, he can tell you he's seen quite a bit of goblin. It is definitely most likely not a queen situation, and more likely a scout situation, and the contending number of goblins will either deter the bug people or outright kill them. Twidget's seen like 20-something goblins.
Remember though how Hunter was saying the bugs come here like specifically because they're looking for people to eat?
Yeah, but in that initial when we came back the most recent time, we seen bug people dead. It means the goblins are holding their own.
We saw dead bug people, but it was at a distinct loss to the goblins. The goblins were losing more than they were killing.
And in a numbers game, the goblins have more numbers. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know why you're mentioning that.
Because we don't know the numbers of these bugs. We also don't know what to expect from the size of a scouting party or a horde of them.
Okay, then we'll stay here and suffer the levels of exhaustion.
It's levels of exhaustion. We go through the normal shtick, we rest, we get rid of it.
All right, fair enough. Well, let's take our long rest.
All right. Well, Twiggy begins his last watch for the 4th watch of the night. The watch passes without incident. Morning comes. You have all had a successful long rest.
And lose level of exhaustion for those that had it.
Yes.
However, Father Moon has 2,
So now he has 1.
so now he has 1.
All right, but yeah, morning has come. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, I should ask, did we level up? What level are we?
Level 2.
Okay, good. Well, if we're not going back to town, what are we going to do?
continue to search the dungeon?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's our next move here?
Well, we went deepest over in the Warrens area to the east. We should probably pick up where we left off there. Twidget found a room full of goblins. We might want to head down the stairs this time instead.
Okay.
All right, I'm back again. Sorry, I'm
We
having
finished
issues.
our long rest, mister.
We all right?
Yes.
Yeah, we finished a long rest. You should be down to a single level of exhaustion.
All right, that's cool.
Well, let's head east.
All right, so you open the doors to the large room. You can see, the two doors to the east. Which one do you head for?
South.
All right, you go to the south. This room smells a lot nicer than it has. It's like that smell of awful is dissipating. And across the room you can see a closed wooden door.
Twidget.
Ruffles. Oh no, I guess the wizard's gonna have to scout and kick the doors open.
Borsch. Care to take point? Okay, the wizard does it himself.
I could take point if you'd like.
Okay, take point.
All right, I'll take point.
All right, well, you see that closed wooden door 30 feet across the room from you.
All right.
So what do you do?
Head towards the thing, right?
Sure, you can head towards the
Yes.
door.
And then open it.
And then open it. Imagine how that works, huh?
Yeah,
I opened the door.
you open the door, which reveals a 10-foot wide hall that goes 10 feet before opening up to a larger room. Other side of that room, you can see a 10-foot wide archway that leads to an even larger room. If you remember, there were spider webs all over the place before. You don't see any spider webs now. You do see what looks to be a dead goblin, though, about 35 feet from you. There are some rats chewing on it.
Okay. What are we doing, y'all?
Well, we're continuing east.
Yes, we continuing east.
Okay, you continue to the east.
Yes.
Entering the square room, you can see a closed wooden door to the south, two closed wooden doors to the east, and more hallway to the north.
We are going to the east. I head to the east door and
Wait.
open.
Can we have an image for this part?
You're in that
You
20
said
by
we were
20
heading
square
east,
room.
Yes, mister. I wanted to, have the images so we've all clearly seen where we are.
Yes.
All right. Southern door, mister.
All right, head to the southern door, and since I'm not a thief, I'm just going to open the door.
All right, you open the door. revealing a 30-foot wide, 20-foot across dining room with several skeletons sitting at this kind of dusty-looking table. Cobwebs on it, like the room hasn't been cleaned in a long time.
Do the skeletons look up at me when we walk in?
No, they do not.
And then let's search the room, I suppose. Right? Yes? No?
Yeah, I mean you can see like bright areas on the table where previously there were sitting places, serving places. But you guys have already stolen all the silverware from this room. You can make an investigation check if you want to check for other stuff, but yeah, all the obvious valuables like the silver is gone.
Yeah, I can take a look.
Sure, take a look.
Mister, can I get guidance?
Of course you can have guidance.
24.
All right, yeah, you look around, pilfering the pockets and the like of these various people sitting at the table. All of them, which by the way there's 7 of them, had a arcane focus of a wand. The various wands on their hilt are inscribed, one each with one of the schools of magic.
Okay. 8 bodies, 8 wands. Each wand is ascribed to a school.
Yes.
I'd like to...
Sorry, 7 wands, not 8.
I'd like to perform Identify Ritual on these.
Sure.
I'll start with the one labeled Abjuration.
Yep. You do an Identify Ritual on it. Identify comes back and tells you it's not magical. It's just a plain arcane focus.
Alrighty. How should I label these?
Arcane focus, wands. And then, for decoration, they have a symbol. One for each. Each
okay.
one has a decoration on it.
Decorative. All right.
Yes, entirely decorative.
Yeah, wasn't certain if this was one of those, like, attach the room number, this might become relevant 2 floors down type deal.
Well, maybe it will.
What's the name of the room? That way I can mark that down.
Skeletal dining room. Floor 1.
Alrighty.
And there's a closed wooden door on the south wall.
Alright. Before we proceed, Mister, I gotta hit the toilet.
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I'm
you said
back.
it.
What's up?
Don't worry about it. So what you guys doing?
Which way are we going?
You said there was another door in the room under?
Yeah, closed wooden door to the south.
That's the one we opened, ain't it?
Yeah, we should probably head there then.
All right, go to that door. Open the door.
All right, you open the door, which opens up to reveal a 10-foot wide, 10-foot long kind of like atrium, and then it opens up immediately to a 20 by 20 room. The walls of which are clad in what looks to be rusting copper sheet. The floor is still stone. And in the center of the floor, there is a 5-foot diameter copper table, the top of which has a bell jar filled with greenish fluid, almost like Mountain Dew looking stuff, and floating inside is a brain.
I'll ever see one of them little electric things that shoots electricity around the room. Yeah, I'm getting weird electrical vibes here.
Yeah, perhaps a large operating table attached to maybe a scaffold and some chains to pull it up towards the surface during a thunderstorm.
It's a brain on a table in a jar.
Yes.
All right, I'll go in there.
Yeah, let's go in and check that out. That sounds fun.
All right, you walk in there. As you do, you hear a voice in your head, Duodecius. What? Oh, visitors! Hey! How you guys doing? Been a long time since somebody came in here.
Is this in my head or?
Yes.
Okay. Doing well. Doing well. It's a good morning.
It is. It is morning, isn't it? Kind of have a bit of trouble seeing the sky. You catch my meaning here, huh?
I gotcha. You are underground.
Also, I lack eyes, as I'm just a brain in a jar, floating in this room.
What's your name?
Number 4.
Ah. Nice to meet you, number 4. I'm Duodecius.
Oh,
Number 4, meet number 12.
nice to meet you, number 22.
12. Duodecius would be 12.
This is a meeting of Spectre?
I don't know. You're the one who said 2 and then 10. So anyway,
I looked it up. Duodecius is the
all right.
Latin.
Well, then he would refer to you as, good to meet you, number 12.
Who are you?
Say, number 4. By any chance, would you like to sit in a jar in places that aren't this room?
I suppose I would rather depend on the type of place you're talking about, because it's a rather nice room.
Are you a good conversationalist?
I am the best conversationalist you'll ever meet.
Well, then you should travel with us.
I'd love to. Just grab my jar. Take me with you.
Excellent. I pick up his jar.
Yeah, you pick up his jar. It says, woohoo! Number 4, heading out for adventure.
Are there more of you here?
Not anymore. At least not that I know of.
What happened to the others?
Numbers 1 through 3. A bit of a history lesson. There was a bit of a disagreement about how to best preserve some of our best learned students. I was number 4 in that list. 1 through 3, they went through the same process. It didn't work. But it worked with me. And now I'm a floating brain in a jar. And I am going on an adventure with you guys. Isn't this great?
It is great. Let's go, number 4. Anything else in this room under?
Not that you see, no.
I'd like to investigate.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Why were you in this room, number 4?
Oh, Mister, can I get guidance from you?
Yes, of course.
Well, 'cause some of the other guys had a bit of a weak stomach and they didn't like looking at floating brain in a jar while they were eating dinner. Otherwise, I probably would have been the centerpiece of their table.
Well, which way is their table?
You came
you
in through the
know-
dining room.
Do you know the directions, the layout of this place?
I used to, but that was a long time ago, my friend.
How long have you been in the jar? Do you know?
What year is it?
Under
Yeah. Under what year is it?
I don't know.
It's 1211.
1211.
It's the year of our Lord, 1211.
Well, then I've been in here a very long time. Because that doesn't either that or I've gone to the past. It's not the past, is it? I don't want to go into the past. Past sucked.
What time is it where you?
Tell
What
us
is the
about it.
last thing you remember?
Oh, last thing I remember, it's been a while. Some rather wheedly chaps, gnomes, I think, came into the room. They freaked out a bit when I tried to talk to them. Not at all agreeable, and they ran. I don't know, that was a while ago, though. It's been a while. Been a while.
Do you have any memories before you wound up in a jar?
Well, yeah, I've got my whole life of memories, all up in here. Well, just in here, I suppose, now.
What's the name of the civilization he called from?
I'm pulling that up in my notes. I didn't expect you guys to go that far.
You didn't expect us to get into a wonderful conversation with just the most pleasant brain in a jar?
No, I didn't expect you to get to this room at this point. I put it here, and then you guys have been going all over the damn place. Well,
Excellent.
I was born in Weesgate. It was the year 4022. I studied under the Archmagi there at the schools, and eventually transferred over to here to finish off my studies. As I said, I was the 4th best student. Well, I suppose now I get to claim to be the 1st best student, since the other 3 have expired.
So,
Do you want us to
What is the
call
name
you
of this
1 or
place?
4?
Oh, keep calling me number 4. I'm used to it.
Aw.
where did you learn? You said you studied at the school?
Yeah, at Weesgate.
Where's Weesgate under?
You've never heard of such a place.
Yeah, we've never heard of that. I was fixing to say, because of the timeline.
Actually, you know what? Make a history check.
Oh, cool.
I'll give you guidance.
So to Odysseus, you have heard of one city that was called Weesgate. It was on a list of 28 such cities.
Oh no.
Ah, yes.
Oh
these,
no.
These 28 cities.
Oh, not again. Not again.
Mister, I'm not going to get time travel again. There's no way I'm just going to let that happen.
Oh God, not again. So he came from one of the places that. Oh shit.
Yeah, one of the 28.
Oh no! Why?
That's right, mister. We're going back in. There's no escape.
I mean, I kind of figured because this is the same world, and we did, cataclysmically change the world. So
That's right, mister. We have
Yeah.
to play in the playground that we made by destroying an entire civilization. Have
Oh.
fun, mister.
Oh.
You're an accomplice to... I'm not even sure what kind of degree murder that qualifies as. It's at least manslaughter.
Manslaughter is close to
Sorry, did you say we
genocide.
destroyed a civilization? And we're level 2? How did we manage that?
All right, all right.
Anyway, back to
Tomfoolery aside, yes. Well, come on, number 4. Oh, Under did a 19 reveal anything on the room?
Oh, no, you did not find anything. It does look like that the copper sheeting is just bolted to the walls, and with maybe 2 hours worth of effort, you could strip off the copper plating from the room.
Ooh, yes, please.
Go
Yeah,
forth,
we're still level
strip the room of copper.
We are
We're
like
taking the
6 points
wire.
away from level 3.
Okay.
Congratulations. You graduated from adventurers to meth addicts.
Sure. You
There's not a
spend 2
difference.
hours stripping the room of copper. You have 50 pounds of copper sheet.
I mean, if we're being honest, people stealing copper from construction sites and whatnot are really just modern day adventurers.
Oh no, you've encountered the construction site boss, Roland Nish. He's got legendary actions and a clipboard.
I mean,
I
my
can't
neighbor.
believe we got a jar, a head, a brain in a jar that talks to us. This is
Oh, number 4. What was your primary school of study?
I was a conjurer.
I take the conjurer wand and I'll tie it with some string to his jar.
Just dip it in there.
I'll be honest.
It'll
I
dissolve.
can't tell if you're trying to be nice or if you're just mocking me, because I don't have hands.
It's commemorative.
Hold on, I think I've got a spare glove.
Fair enough.
Alrighty. How much does number 4 weigh?
He weighs 25 pounds.
who's going to
Yep.
carry the brain in the
That's
jar?
worth it. I'm willing to sacrifice carrying capacity for this guy.
I'll carry a brain in a jar. I'm a wizard. It's a normal thing for me to do.
I mean, if y'all wouldn't mind being a little creepy, I am an animated suit. I could take my head off and stick the jar on my head.
Oh, we should do that. Yeah. I like this idea.
Yes.
Father
Give him a body that he doesn't
with
control.
the brain on top.
Yes. Under.
Uh-huh.
Can we do that?
Yes.
No, the important
Actually, wait.
thing- the
Are
important
you
thing
hollow
here,
inside?
He is another. Yeah, he is a reborn. He is a molded to a suit armor.
What if we put him inside your chest? That way he's not gonna like fall
Take
off.
damage.
Well, I was gonna say we can affix him to like the head part, but during combat he needs to go down inside the chest for safety.
That the fucking tube lowers into the torso and the helmet like flips back over like some kind of fucking Power Rangers Megazord
No,
transformation.
he's like a Pez dispenser. So in combat, it's just like, and it goes down inside the chest, and the helmet flips forward into place.
Yes. Yes, we need to do this.
And when that happens, it makes a little of steam as it like locks into place.
Get in the
Oh,
yak
I think
shit.
there's someone Doctor Who.
I produce my Smith's tools and begin working on this immediately.
Yes, we do.
All right. You spend another hour adding the retraction mechanism to protect number 4, who thanks you for the efforts to keep him safe and on your new adventure.
Yes.
God
Get it.
bless number 4.
I gotta put this on my character sheet. Number 4.
Get
Yes,
in
you
the
are
fucking
carrying
yak.
you are carrying number 4.
Inside his chest.
Well, no, it's out of his chest on his head because you're not in combat.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
But when
sitting on my
Anish
head.
rolls, he lowers in.
I didn't realize we were traveling with Alphonse Elric this whole time.
Usually, when I make a reborn, that's what I do. I go custom lineage because I can make it a suit of armor, and then I can put a soul in it by making it reborn.
I love what we have here. This is fantastic.
Mm.
Thank you, Under, for giving us this wonderful NPC.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Y'all gotta keep me. Y'all gotta watch me because if I fall down, he'll start yelling from inside my chest cavity.
And now there's just one thing I need to tempt fate with. Man, I really hope that this NPC who we all like doesn't betray us.
Why would I betray you? You're my friends. We're going on an adventure together.
Exactly.
Betraying the party is a bad idea. It's how you end up with a knife in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Or in the occipital lobe, as the case may be.
Indeed. Onward to adventure! And we head out the doors and go east.
Okay. So you head out the doors, back through the skeletal dining room to the east.
I don't know if any of y'all watched Evil Con Carne back in the day. That's the old one here.
I've seen a few episodes of it. It was always
Yep.
weird.
Mm.
Man, that takes me way the fuck back.
But yeah, you go east. Into the elongated lozenge-shaped octagon with two closed wooden doors to the east. The area is completely free of cobwebs.
This place.
Excellent.
I remember.
Yep. To think, we could have died before reaching number 4.
We could have died yesterday.
That too, before reaching number 4.
And none of this would have happened.
We need to change our calendar to measure everything in before and after meeting number 4.
That's a little much, I think.
Okay.
No, that's
Well,
not
that's good
enough.
enough.
I am, in fact, that important. You should totally base your new calendar systems based on me, number 4.
When were you
You
born,
may
anyway?
worship me at your leisure. Look on, bow, scrape.
To the north door.
All right. All right, you go up to that north wooden door.
All right. Twidget, you here? Twiggy? Gnomish child with a disturbing propensity for taking trophies off of the dead?
Ruffles. Your party needs you, Ruffles. It would appear Ruffles has left the building.
All right. Does anyone here have a dex score higher than +2?
Are we trying to get through a door?
No, we're trying to sneak up ahead. Does anyone have a dex score higher than +2?
Not here. I think we're trudging ahead loudly.
Alrighty. Scout wizard, here we go. Underdark. I take a listen to the door.
All right, make a perception check. Sounds quiet.
I check it for traps.
Make an investigation check. It is. You don't see any evidence of traps.
I open the door.
You open the door. And you see a set of stairs going up about 10 feet or so. The top of the stairs, there's a large gray rat looking right at you. Squeak, squeak.
Define large.
About a foot long, 3 inches tall.
Oh, Chicago sized.
Yeah.
So, not the kind that we fought in the past?
Well, let's just say that unless there's a lot of them, they're not going to exactly pose a big threat to you.
Okay, I do a little hop. Do I see any more at the top of the stairs?
Nope. In fact, when you hop up, you kind of startle the rat and turn, starts scurrying down the hall. Away from you.
All right. All stealthy like. I'm going to start scouting up ahead. What's at the top of the stairs?
All right, you leave the top stairs. 10-foot wide hall. Goes 30 feet to a closed wooden door. Also, it turns to the north.
All right, guys, let's be all sneaky like. I'm gonna sneak up there and look north.
All right, you sneak up there and look north. Make a stealth check. All right, yeah. You approach that thing. And as you're approaching, you hear this voice in your head. So, what do you see out there? Is there anything interesting? A fight, perhaps? Some enemies? Always got enemies to crush.
What do I say?
You see a 10-foot wide hall that goes 30 feet to the north, ending in a T intersection.
All right, I respond back in my brain. No one's up here, unfortunately.
Are you telepathic?
No,
His telepathy doesn't work that way.
It's only one direction.
I don't know that.
Yes, but he would
Well, you
actually
do
respond
now.
in your brain. You'll have to speak up, Sonny. I can't read your minds.
Oh. Wait, if he's a brain in a jar, how the fuck does he hear us?
Careful.
I can feel the vibrations in the air.
So can I.
Here's a better
Through
one.
my ears.
Through a glass jar?
How does he see us?
I don't. I sense your minds. And
He's
can talk into them.
telepathic.
What's the range on that?
You know, I don't know.
Wait, he just said two conflicting things. He said he senses our minds, but also that he hears us normally?
We're from.
He can
Where
sense the
is-
presence of your minds, is what he was getting at.
Question. Under.
Mhm.
What city did our group start out in? We start out in
The free port of Havia.
Havia. Would we know of the people that live in Havia?
Presumably, yes.
Would we know of them?
Like, would we know of Dr. Stein, the mad scientist? Because he would really love a brain in a jar. That's some kind of shit he would really be into.
He can't have it. It's our brain in our jar.
Yeah, mister, this
Yeah.
is our brain in a jar.
I know, but damn it, man.
I didn't go to the trouble of
We
mounting
get
him
a
to put
brain in a
inside
jar,
your
and I
chest
ain't
so
even
that
got a
we could
character
sell
that
him.
can appreciate it.
Yeah. No, he's our buddy, mister.
That being said, the guild would probably love this guy.
I ain't even got a character that's smart enough to appreciate it.
We are smart enough to appreciate him.
No, you're not.
I think we could maybe like rent him for study to the guild.
No, we can't.
Why not?
He's a person. We can't rent out to people like that.
No, I mean his services. Renting a person's services is also sometimes referred to as employment
Giving him a job.
of a sort. I was
Renting out
thinking
his
of like
services?
selling his services as a contractor, or perhaps an interesting medical subject.
All right. We're getting pretty distracted from what we need to be focused on.
He's a consultant, dungeon
Alright.
consultant. Oh man.
All right. Moving on.
E. Alrighty. So then, I would like to check out the eastern door.
Okay, it's made of wood. If you're checking for traps, roll investigation.
Yes.
All right, it does not appear to be trapped.
I take a listen.
Sure, make a perception check. You don't hear anything.
I open the door.
You open the door, and immediately you smell rotting meat.
What do my wizarding eyes see?
Well, when you look to the south, you can see slumped in the southwestern corner a dead gnome, rotting. To the southeast corner, a closed wooden door.
We check the gnome, see how he died.
Yeah, let's check out the gnome.
Sure, make a medicine check as you walk over to this gnome. It's a rather familiar looking gnome.
Hey, Father Moon, what's your medicine?
+5. And
Oh. Indeed. You take this.
well, I mean, Yeah, I kind of figured I would. I am the healer.
The ability to practice healing magic does not make one a doctor.
Well, you're
No.
not quite sure, Father Moon. There's a couple of indications that it was shot with some darts.
Okay. Can I tell how long it's been dead?
Yes, it looks like it's been dead about 4 days now.
I asked number 4, how long? He doesn't have a concept of time.
Sorry there. Drifted off to sleep a bit. What was that you needed me for?
I was wondering if you knew. We have a dead gnome, and you said you saw gnomes, but I don't know if they came and seen you or nothing. All right.
I don't know. Like I said, they kind of freaked out a bit when I started talking to them. They weren't nice like you guys. They didn't even offer to take me on an adventure.
But you said that was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. I kind of slept between sections. My sense of time isn't the greatest, you understand.
Yeah, I got you. That's what I kind of figured. Yeah.
Oh,
So this could be the gnomes he saw, or probably not.
Well, I don't sense any gnomes around here.
Oh, well, yeah, no, they're not. There's a dead one.
Oh, well, that would be why I couldn't sense it then. I can't really sense dead things. They don't
about,
actually have active minds.
Well, I guess we should proceed then. Onwards to the next room.
All right, you go up to the door. You just opening the door?
No. I use the powers of stealth to approach the door.
Indeed. Make a stealth check as you cautiously walk up to the door.
Normally I'd throw the child at this problem, but I guess the kid's taking a nap.
Clank, 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 clank.
I don't even know why my spellbook's making that clank noise.
You're not even wearing
Weird.
armor, and you're loud.
Yep.
Some loose change in your pocket just clinking around.
Loose change in a bucket. All right. I take a listen to the door.
Sure, make a perception check.
What do my roguish ears hear?
You can hear a little bit of low murmuring coming from the door. Sounds like goblinoid voices, but off in the distance, muffled.
Hey guys. Goblins.
Oh, goblins! I hate those fuckers. Let's go kill them.
What's the range on that? Do you detect any mines?
Do goblin minds count? Hang on. Nope, don't sense any of them.
Okay. Come on, guys, let's go to this door.
Okay. Why are we whispering?
Because we're sneaky.
I am
You are?
heavy. I am in heavy armor. I am an animated suit of
We're
armor.
very sneaky,
I
Father
don't do
Moon.
anything sneakily. I have a
No.
-2 to my dexterity. I don't do
Right.
anything sneakily. I have a singing brain in my head.
All right. Go up to the door, Father Moon.
Father Moon walks up to the door.
All right, you walk up to the door.
I open the door.
Do you hear anything, number 4? In your brain?
He goes, nah, nope, don't hear anything. And then you open the door, you said, Father Moon?
Yes.
All right, as you open the door, you guys hear a sound, and let's see, it seems to make some attack rolls.
Oh shit!
As the door shoots a dart at you.
You know, darts from the dead no. Yeah, you
An,
know that
an
makes
armor-piercing dart going
Does a
right
15
through
hit Father Moon?
sense. No, it clangs off my armor.
All right. Clank. Little dart falls to the ground.
I believe this door was trapped.
I'll pick the dart up.
Yes.
What can you tell me about this dart? What do the archives say?
Who are you asking?
Myself.
Make an investigation check.
It is a dart.
You see, it's the little ridges on the side.
This dart appears to be of unusually smooth manufacture. You cannot identify the material it is made out of. You can also see that there is some type of like oily sheen on the tip of it.
Cool. I'll hold on to this.
Okay. But ahead of you, Father Moon, you can see a 10-foot wide hall. 20 feet to a T intersection, 30 feet to a T intersection, 50 feet to a T intersection. At 60 feet, it turns to the south.
Twidget. Twidget. Wait, where are we here under?
The room on the left, the 30 by 20 room.
Okay. Twidget. Ruffles. Borsch.
I'm here.
Okay. Sleuth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think Twidget said that the room with the goblins is on the north side, right end of that hallway. There's a big number of gobos in there. Hunter, I'd like to creep out in the hallway and look up. Like north.
Oh, okay. I'll say it's a ceiling. All right, yeah, you creep forward. Make a stealth check as you get to that corner and look to the north. So you look to the north, and you can see that it's a 40-foot long hallway, at the end of which is a set of stairs going up. You hear goblinoid voices coming from that direction. And as you hear, the footfalls getting closer, you also hear number 4 in your head going, "Oh, hey, I'm picking up some goblin minds now. They're to the north. Go get them."
Do the goblins react? Like, is he just broadcasting this on open channels to everyone?
The
in
goblins
range?
have taken you could seal them from the knees down on the steps, and they'll stop suddenly.
Number 4. Spout some prophetic prophecy shit, speaking doom and gloom for goblins if they walk down flights of stairs.
Hey, goblin ass wipes! There's 6 adventurers down here equipped, and we're gonna fucking murder you, your family, your friends. We're gonna find everybody you ever known or loved, and we're gonna mount them on spikes. Come get them!
Close enough.
Fuck!
He might have a thing about goblins.
I'm beginning to think that he might.
As you hear many feet now coming down those stairs, as you see 6 goblins charging down that hall and more coming after them.
Oh,
you guys should roll initiative.
Yeah. Fuck.
How many did you say?
You can see 6, but from the footfall sounds, there's more coming. They're all up the stairs.
A cursed, sudden, and inevitable betrayal.
Betrayal? No, he's luring them out of their ambush.
Excellent. He's drawing them into the corridor where their numbers won't be as effective.
These are 10-foot wide corridors?
Yes.
Okay. And they're coming from the north up those stairs?
Yes.
All right. Do we know where the north passage out of that 2x3 room or a 20 by 30 foot room leads?
No.
I was going to suggest falling back to there so we can use the doorway to our advantage. But I don't want to go in there and then get flanked or something.
Mister, you know, roll initiative.
Mister.
Remember, you have disadvantage, mister.
Mister. Curse your sudden yet inevitable betrayal. Ruffles, are you here? Oh, fuck.
Oh, well, he'll be here later.
All right, Aflista, what do you do?
And mister.
There are 6. I should have my spell list open.
We should flank either side of that long hallway and wait for them to come to us.
I thought we just fall back into the room, use that choke point.
Yeah,
They're
or
in
do
line of
that.
sight, right?
Well, the problem
Well,
is I
not
don't-
of you. You're not at the corner. Only Duodecius is.
we don't know where that passage to the north goes, and I don't want to.
The one at the
Alright.
stairs, the one to the left of the image.
The one to the left of the first image.
We know where that goes.
Oh, is that the way we came?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was asking earlier. Yeah, then in that case, let's fall back to the door.
Yeah, we're gonna like want to way fall back because that passage also leads north, and we're kind of in a position where we're gonna get surrounded.
All right. How far am I from the corner?
You are 15 feet from the corner.
All right. Sounds like we're falling back. And that's off to the north. That
The goblins are to the north of that T intersection where the stairs are. You guys are currently, most of you, in that 20 by 30 room in the bottom left of that image.
all right. Then we're we'd be going north off to the west. Then both those go north.
Yeah, we want to go to the west corridor.
All
Right
right.
under, that's where we came from?
I don't know. Is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, there you go. You didn't need to ask me.
West it is then.
Okay, so you're running to that door that goes to the west?
Yeah.
All right, that'll take 30 feet of movement to get to that door.
All right. I'll just peek inside if I can.
Yeah,
Where's
you
the
see
door?
the hall with the T intersection going north. You can also hear goblinoid voices coming from the north.
Do they sound like just around the corner, or are they very distant?
They sound somewhat close.
All right. I will ready a ray of frost to shoot down that corridor if any goblins show up.
Sure. Like here, let me be. All right, this should be a little more clear. The G's are the goblins you see or the goblins you are hearing voices of. The small X, Aflista, is your current position. The big wide X, that's the rest of the party.
Oh, okay, we just have to defend these two doorways. Okay. No, this is a good defensive position. We're limiting how many of them can fight us at a time.
Right, until they start like charging in through the doors.
No, we have to block them. That's the whole point.
All right, is that all, Aflista?
Yeah.
All right, Borscht.
Okay, so is there someone at both doors?
Currently, yes.
Is it which one?
You're down by the southern door, the big X.
Okay. Then I will ready an action to. Do I want to attack or do I want to grab? I guess I'm going to ready an action to attack the first goblin that comes through the door. I'm not going to stay looking out the door. I want to be to the north of it so that I can't like get shot from the
Yeah.
other side.
Absolutely.
Yep, and I'm just going to wait.
All right. Duodecius, then.
All right, so I can see the gobbo coming down.
You can see the 6 gobbos coming down the stairs to the north at the G.
Do they see me?
Yes. You flubbed your stealth roll pretty badly.
Get
That
back in here.
is not an incorrect statement. All right, so I shall, at this locale, place upon the ground an area of ball bearings.
Okay.
And shut the door behind me as I go into the room.
All right, you run back into the room, shutting the door.
With my field of ball bearings having been set down.
Indeed.
How much movement speed is that?
That took you 15 feet of movement.
All right, I start heading north.
Okay. You get halfway across the room. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
All right. Let's see. You guys hear shuffling to that. Beyond that east door, you hear goblin feet and voices. Lots of goblin feet and voices.
All right, guys.
You hear a thud. The sound marbles make on stone. Goblin expletives. To the north, Afflista, you do see a goblin come around that corner. If you're firing your Ray of Frost, roll to hit.
Pew.
That hits him.
1 cold damage.
Yeah, as he gets slowed. But it doesn't end up mattering all that much because they all have to take the dash action anyway to run up into melee with you. As you see 10 goblins come running around that corner. They are now in melee, filling that entire northern hall and the corner in front of your door. 2 of them are in melee with you, including the one you shot.
Problem.
All right, that's all I do. Alejandra.
Sorry, yeah.
I gotta go for some family stuff.
Fuck. How many goblins do I see?
None.
Okay.
Duodecius closed the door to the east when he came back into the room. You can't see through the door to the north because of the angle you're at. But you can hear the goblins to the north. That open door there, yeah, you can hear their voices.
Which open door?
To the north.
Hmm. So if I move to the north, I'll see them?
Yes.
How far are they?
So you would move 30 feet to the north. You would see 10 feet away from you, through that door, that 10 by 10 area, 4 goblins. They are 10 feet away from you. For the close ones. 15 feet for the second.
Oh, sorry, where am I positioned?
So you see that small X on the north door? You're against the wall to the right of it.
Small X north.
Yeah, on the map I posted. 2 big G's, a big X, and a small X.
Oh.
You are against the wall, across from the door, east of the small X. So that puts you 10 feet away from
Oh,
the
I thought it
goblins,
was-
immediately on the other side of that open door there.
Oh. Could I position myself in a way where I can see the goblins and then retreat back to where I was? Or would that take too much movement speed?
That would take too much movement speed. It would have cost you 30 feet to get to that position that I mentioned.
Okay. Fuck. I guess I ready in action to blast any goblins I see.
So you're not moving.
Am I supposed to be moving?
I'm asking you, what are you doing?
I am in fact not moving.
Okay. And then you're ready in action to blast a goblin that comes in the room. Got it. All right, Aflista.
I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
Am I clogging up the doorway, or is there room to get around me here?
They would have to succeed in overrunning or tumbling through your space to get past you.
That's the best I can do.
Or shoving
All
you
right.
or killing you.
Yeah, that's my turn then.
Okay. What's your Aflista? Sorry, what's your passive perception, real quick?
9.
Okay. It looks like only those 4 in front of you have scimitars. The others seem to be armed with what looks to be broom handles and pots and pans.
Excellent.
All
We'll
right.
destroy their commissarial unit.
Now we've hit the reserves.
All right. Borscht.
Okay, so nobody made it into the room where I am. Are a bunch of them slipping and tripping all over the marbles outside? Can I see them?
You heard at least one fall, but Duodecius closed the door, so you cannot see them.
Okay. I open the door.
As 2 darts shoot into you. Oh, sorry, just 1 dart.
Ready to actions, eh?
No, the door is trapped. Does a 20 hit you?
It does.
Okay.
Why is this door suddenly trapped?
It has been trapped. It has always been trapped.
I
3
thought-
people have now been shot by this door because it's been trapped.
All right. The trap is resetting every time.
Apparently.
Apparently. It's trapped now? They've been trapped since the first encounter.
So you take 10 points of poison damage.
Ew.
And, Borscht, I do need a... No, actually, yeah, I need a con save versus poison.
First, I don't take that much poison damage.
Okay. Con save. Okay. That's good. You don't get the poison condition as you fling the door open. As you see what looks like a goblin, like using a broom at the corner, just sweeping up the ball bearings. One of the other goblins kind of prone on the ground, rubbing his head. They don't look at all prepared for you to open the door.
Okay.
They have this oh shit look on their face.
Well, one of them is on the floor. Can I get into melee with the one on the floor without getting into melee with the other one?
Yes. They'll take 30 feet of movement total to do this, though. Just so you know.
Oh, I don't want to do that then.
Okay. Because
instead-
like that guy is 25 feet from you, and you need that extra 5 feet to avoid getting into melee with the broom guy.
Nah. I will instead produce my my handy throwing spear. This is a spear that I've attached some rope to,
Okay.
just so I can retrieve it after I throw it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna throw it at the one who is not prone.
Uh-huh. Well, roll to hit.
Do I hit with a 14?
You do.
Nice. $11 stabbing damage.
Ah, geez, you just rip right into its gut, and it just spills out, and then the goblin falls. He's dead.
Fantastic. Let me look at a niche real quick.
If you had to use a word to describe how dead he is, what would it be?
Disemboweled.
Cadaverific.
Thank you, Pete.
Come on. You know what crowd you're talking to here. Do I have enough resources left to pull my spear back to me? I did use my item interaction to open the door, which is why I'm asking.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't think you do.
Okay.
You still have the rope in one hand, but they also have the spear over there now.
Well, I can abandon the spear for now. I would like to Odysseus to close the door on his turn after he's done doing whatever he's going to do.
You want me to close the door, triggering the trap?
Does closing the door also trigger it?
It
No,
didn't
but
shoot
opening it
him when
again
he-
will.
Yeah, but it'll hit them when we open it, right? Or is it only on this side?
Unclear. You've only ever opened it from this side.
Could we see where the darts were coming from?
Yeah, they're coming out of the lock, like the keyhole.
Oh. Okay. Well, all we have to do is not stand in the way of the keyhole.
That's when we do that. The door swings open, fires the dart across the room, and hits Alphista.
Okay. Well, I would like to position myself so that if the door were to open or close again, triggering the trap again, that I will not be hit by the dart because I know where it comes from.
Sure, you can do that.
And that's it. Anyway, I think you should close the door and see if you can get them to trigger the trap and maybe shoot them instead.
All right, do Odysseus.
All right. I can see the gobos. Correct?
You can see the gobbo, the prone one that fell on your ball bearings. The other one was sweeping him aside with its broom. And while it did clear the space, it is lying dead, disemboweled on the floor. A spear having gone across its belly.
Okay.
Oh, poor Goblin.
Let's see then. Okay, but no other goblins are in my line of sight?
No. You suspect that when they saw the guy take a spill on the ball bearings, they're waiting for the minesweepers to clear the space first.
All right. The ones I saw coming down the stairs, what were they armed with?
That's a good question. You don't have them in sight right now. You would have seen 2 with short bows and 2 with scimitars. You did not get like an actual look at the 6's arms because you only got them from the waist down. They were at the top of the stairs.
But they've all got pistols, you said?
No.
Yeah, he got the joke.
Alrighty. The one that's prone. I'll take the risk. That dart that I have.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw that dart at the prone guy.
So you spend your item interaction looking for that dart, but you can't find it.
It just disappeared out of my hand?
No, like you put it in your pocket, you said.
No, I said I held on to it.
Oh, then yes, it would have disappeared out of your hand. Sorry. I thought you put it in your pocket.
No, I specifically
When
held on
Borsch
to it for a
opened the
reason.
door, it disappeared out of your hand.
Huh. Fucking respawning.
Yeah, no infinite dart, unfortunately.
Interesting, yeah. Okay. Slight change to the plan then.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Are we
under
in combat?
I'm going to throw caltrops onto the ground.
Yes, Mr. You
In
need
front
to
of the
roll
door.
initiative, you have disadvantage.
Okay,
Like,
you throw
back
Caltrop.
out more.
You do know the door opens into the room, right? Like it'll sweep the space in front of it and clear the space of caltrops.
I'm not closing the door.
The door's already. Oh, that's right. The door's open at this point. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You know, I'm throwing it back out into the hallway where the ball bearings were.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You can throw caltrops over there. You hear goblinoid swearing from around the corner. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna get me some cover.
How you doing that?
All right, you see the angles that one could see the room from in front of that door?
Yeah.
I'd like to go to a place that it doesn't have that angle.
All right,
such
so you
as
get
north.
behind Borscht.
Yeah, Borscht.
Okay, no problem. Anything else?
Nay.
All right, Gabos. Well, let's deal with Alejandro first. Or sorry, Afflista first. Afflista, the 2 goblins in front of you are going to try to stab you with their scimitars.
Understandable. I did dodge.
You're right, you did. Well, does a 13 hit you?
but no,
All right, and I'm guessing the 9 misses as well.
it does.
All right, the other 2 are going to push forward and try to tumble through your space.
That is the acrobatic.
That is their acrobatics versus yours. 2 checks, because they're both trying it. The second one gets through. You block that first, the 16.
All right.
That was his bonus action. Then he's going to use his... Alejandro, at this point, you would see him from the south of the room. Agabo has gotten past Flista. You see him to the north of you. You had a ready
Does
action.
that not mean? Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's why I'm mentioning it. Are you going to use it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, shoot. That hits.
Great.
He is bloodied by that.
Good.
He is then going to turn, and he is going to run towards you, having just tumbled through that space. This will provoke an attack of opportunity from Flista.
I'm not gonna take it. Wouldn't do much damage.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
might have-
So he runs to the south. He only gets to the entrance there, and he's going to pull out a short bow and take a shot at Alejandra. He's going to take a shot at you. You shot him. And he misses. Badly. The Pots and Pan Brigade of Flista begins pressing in from the back of the other 2 goblins, kind of trying to push through your space. You will need to make a strength athletics check at this point to hold your ground and not get pushed back by the press of bodies.
Just one.
Just one. Oh, you barely managed to hold your ground, but you do hold it. All right, Eastern Goblins.
Another samurai.
You see Duodecius, what looks to be a rake, kind of come out from around the corner and shake a little bit up and down and see what happens. When nothing immediately gets shot at, they begin raking up the caltrops to the north out of sight.
I
hear-
could keep this entire flank maintained for a while.
You hear some goblin voices. And one guy's going to lean around the corner with a short bow, and he's going to take a shot at... the only one he can see would be Alejandra. And misses him, and then he leans back around the corner. Alejandro, it is your turn.
There's no one with melee
Not in
Right.
melee, no.
with me.
The closest one
Okay.
to you is 10 feet away.
That's the one that shot at me, right?
That was the one that got past Flista, and then you shot him, and so he shot at you.
All right. I'm shooting again at him.
All right, roll to hit. You hit him. He dies.
Good. Can I ready a bonus action?
No.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's the only one that got through, right?
So
So
far?
far? I can't see any of the other ones because of this is blocking.
Correct.
Okay. Then that's it.
Okay. Borscht.
Okay. So all I saw was that one guy, or through my door that I'm at right now, all I saw was that one guy poke out and take a shot at Alejandro.
Well, you said you were in cover, so you actually weren't looking, because that would have exposed your
yeah,
head.
fair enough. Yeah,
You
so I
did see
wouldn't
the
have seen it.
arrow come through that door and miss Alejandro, though.
Okay. Can I see what's going on at the other door? They're trying to like press through that way.
Yeah, it looks like Aflissa's like at that door, and there's goblins with scimitars like hacking at him, and he's dodging them, while also like maintaining enough of a presence and kind of pushing back at this press of goblin bodies that are pushing the scimitar dudes into him.
Okay, you two hold down the fort here. I'm gonna go reinforce that entrance. How much movement do I need to go over there?
30.
Okay, I have that much. I use my item interaction to retrieve my spear.
Yep, you just pull it back around the corner.
That's the idea. And then I will go over there. And so
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. They raked that up. You'll need to make a strength athletics check as part of your
they
item
raked
interaction.
my spear up.
With the caltrops, yeah. So
Oh,
they've grabbed it, so you need to defeat their strength athletics check to get it back.
Is this going to use my action?
No.
Okay.
It's just an item interaction, but they're holding on to it, so you have to actually defeat a goblin's strength.
Oh no.
A goblin's strength, only slightly more terrifying than the strength of a kobold or a Zvard.
Yeah, you you guys are gonna love this. So you start pulling it back. There's some resistance. So you just give it a good. You start pulling it, and it comes back to you. And at the end of the spear, there's this goblin who's just holding on to it as you just drag him across the floor through the door to you.
I'm okay with that. Having done that, I will then use my action to attack that guy. That makes things much simpler.
Indeed. Roll to hit.
Since I'm dragging him across the floor, does that mean he's prone?
Yes.
Excellent. Damn.
You still miss him, though.
Okay. Well, he's here.
Mm-hmm. He's still holding on to the end of the spear.
So did I not beat his strength?
Well, you did. He kept a hold of it.
his,
You pulled him and the goblin. Like, he's just on the end of the spear now.
Well, I suppose that's his choice. Now that he's here, can I at least get the spear back from him?
Yes.
All right, I do that.
Yeah, you like jab him. He dodges it so you don't hit him, but you do get your spear.
Yep, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Father Moon.
Oh, and I would like to still be in cover also.
Yes, you haven't moved.
Yep.
Mister, you here?
Yes, I am here.
It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm already crippled. How many goblins can I see?
One. The one that Borscht dragged out of cover from the east at the end of the spear, and is now in the room 15 feet away from you, prone on the ground.
Are we questioning him, Borscht?
No, we're killing him.
Oh, well, then I'm going to walk over and I'm going to assist Borscht by lowering my axe on him.
He's prone.
Yeah, he's prone, so it's...
Yeah, you
I
have
don't know how I
advantage.
missed him,
Like-
but I missed him.
This is like chopping wood.
Well, he was hanging onto your spear, Borscht, so you like jabbed the spear at him. He just went back, just sliding on the floor.
Oh, that wasn't using the spear. That was me trying to punch him.
Oh, well. I guess he dodged then.
Yeah.
But I have advantage since he's prone?
Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
He is just a wriggly little fucker, isn't he?
Yeah, well,
I look down at
that
him.
happens when you don't roll above a 10.
I know, right?
Anything else, Father Moon?
No, that's... I'm just going to look at him kind of like dumbstruck. I'm going to say, I can't believe I missed him.
I can't believe you missed either. Kill, maim, destroy.
I'm trying.
Kill
for
me,
him.
bird.
Goblin is
Kill
gonna live
me,
forever.
bird.
Like,
This
once
is
that happens
probably, y'all
twice, it's
probably see
fine.
him and 4 having conversations a lot. Because they're kind of the same.
Are you? I mean,
Well-
he's a brain without a body. You're a body without a brain.
Well, I
Kill
mean,
each other.
no, I have a brain now.
That's right.
Exactly.
I'm in here.
It's just not my brain.
All right, is that it for you,
Yeah,
Featherman?
I'm done.
All right, do it,
Finish
Essius.
him off, Duo.
All right. What's the distance to the corner where those gobos be?
Dude, you gotta kill this one first. Come on.
What? You can't do it?
No, I can't do it. He's too evasive.
I know, but I have a plan to get those guys.
So it'd be 10 feet to the door and then 15 feet to that corner.
I should point out, if you're making a ranged attack, there is a hostile creature in melee with you.
Oh, it's not ranged.
So,
It's
He's
an
not in
AoE.
melee with Duodestis. He's behind you, Borscht.
Yeah. So
yes.
I'm gonna head over to that corner where the gobos have been raking up my shit.
You know that will provoke an attack of opportunity from the spear guy, right? That got dragged in with the spear. You'd be running through his zone of control doing that.
What weapon does he have?
He doesn't.
He is unarmed.
Well, he isn't unarmed, but he doesn't have a drawn weapon.
I'll take the risk.
Okay. He tries to grab at your ankles as you go by, attempting a grapple. You have to defend yourself with strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics.
Under?
Yep.
I curse your goblin. Fuck this little guy.
No, it doesn't matter. This
Piece
goblin
of
has,
shit rat bastard.
This goblin has all the luck.
This goblin
Fucking
does have
right?
all the luck as he grabs
Invincible.
Duodesius by the ankles and holds him there.
Invincible, infinite
Wow,
strength
super
goblin.
goblin, man.
Okay.
Goblin commandos.
We are seeing the goblin level up in front of us. He is reaching a new level of power. He is
We gotta deal with this goblin. It's gonna take all three of us.
Yeah.
So far, we've dumped an entire round into dealing with this goblin, and nothing has happened.
I take my quarterstaff
Uh-huh.
and I bring it down upon him.
Roll to hit. You have advantage as he is still prone.
Don't worry, you'll miss.
No. What I'll do is fucking nat 1.
Double net. Nope, no, you hit him.
That hits him. You bruise him. He's still there, though. Anything else?
If we die under, this goblin had better get a fucking XP bonus.
We're gonna die at this rate if every goblin is this effective.
This goblin had better get XP leveling. Alrighty, that's all I could do, little fucking rat bastard grabbing my ankles.
All right. Goblin's turns. Well, the ankle biter is going to draw a knife and try to stab you in the foot, Duodesius.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage, because he is still prone.
Fucking nat
Indeed.
20s.
Good at drawing.
You already net 20'd once. Ah, well, it's a good thing he was prone.
It is a good thing he was prone, as he misses. But that's when the other 8 goblins come around the corner. You see one with a short bow, one with a rake, and others with pots and pans.
I swear to God, I'm gonna thunderwave those motherfuckers.
The guy with the short bow is going to shoot first at you, Duodesius.
He can fucking eat grass.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yes, I'm gonna shield.
Okay, you shield.
That goblin can fucking touch grass.
The goblin with the rake is going to basically level it at you like a lance and just run at you. And bounces off your shield. The others just kind of press in with their pots and pans, one of which only is able to get into melee with you. Does an 18 hit you through your shield?
No.
Okay, so that bounced off your shield. They're just pressing in on you, but they've moved too much so they can't do the actual press to push you back.
Borsch, kill this gobbo grabbing my feet. I can take care of the crowd that just pushed in.
No guarantee that's gonna work.
Just try it.
Okay,
I can blast the crowd.
Afflista. Did you renew your dodge?
I did.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Well, those 2 goblins in front of you with scimitars are going to try and stab you.
Understand. Rude, but
Well, they miss. The guy takes a short bow shot. 11. And then, the Pots and Pans Brigade pushes in on you. I need you to make a strength athletics check. You hold the line. Alejandra.
Any gone past Ephlis yet?
None of them have gone past, but you can see through that open door to your right, to the east. You can see one goblin holding the ankles of Duodecius just past the door, keeping him in front of the door opening, and behind him, 8 goblins. One with a rake, one with a short bow, the rest with pots and pans.
Kill the one actually,
The one that's grabbing him has a knife out, and he's trying to stab him in the feet, and it's missing.
help Aphista. We've got our side covered.
A legend.
Okay. Is there any way I can help Ephlis hold the line?
Well, with 30 feet of movement, you would be able to look through that door and shoot at goblins.
40 feet.
Well, there you go.
I'll do that.
All right, you move 30 feet up there. 10 feet away on the other side of the Felissa, you can see 2 goblins with scimitars. In the back a ways, maybe 20 feet away, one with a short bow. And other goblins with pots and pans kind of pressing in on the melee guys trying to push their way past Aphlysta.
So, which is the closest?
The closest would be the 2 with scimitars.
Actually, you said there was one with a short bow?
Yes.
I'll go for that guy.
All right, roll to hit. You hit him.
Great. Nope. That was
no.
a D20. I meant to do a D10.
Yeah, he is very, very dead. Anything else?
Great. I'll curse some goblin.
Okay, you curse some goblin. You're not sure which
Just
one you just
whichever one
cursed, but you cursed one of them. Anything else?
I'll pick one.
Okay, which one do you
probably
pick?
The closest one.
The closest one? All right. That's one of the ones with the
Closest one.
scimitar. It's the guy on the left with the scimitar.
Actually, wait. It does have a reach. Actually, I'm reading it now. Closest one I can see within 30 feet.
Yeah, he's 10 feet away. You're
Okay.
good.
Then yeah, just cursing.
Aphlysta.
How many of the goblins are in front of me?
8 of them.
All within a 15-foot cube.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Thunder Wave because being quiet isn't out here.
All right, con saves.
Yes.
I think one of the scimitar guys passed and everybody else failed.
Yeah.
So there's a
Or
lot of
11.
bang. And there's this wet squelching sound. And it looks like someone just painted the walls, the floors, and the ceilings of that section of corridor red. There's just one goblin just covered in goblin bits with a scimitar out, just kind of shaking a bit as he's barely alive.
Alright, that's it for me.
Okay. Borscht.
Okay, goblin on the floor. Let's try this again.
All right. You hit him.
More like it. Ten bludgeoning.
He dies.
Excellent. And see, that's all I've got. I'm gonna stay in cover.
Okay. Father Moon. Mister. Your
Is it
turn?
My turn now? I can't see nothing, can I?
Well, no, you can. As you look up on the other side of Duodecius, you can see 8 goblins pressing in on him.
Ooh. I'm gonna walk. Oh, well, let me see if I can do that first.
Yeah, one's got a rake, the rest have pots and pans.
They're armed with pots and pans.
Yeah.
Dare they? How dare they disrespect pots and pans like
I
that?
know
To
not with
use
what
them
weapons D&D
as,
6th
to use
edition will
them
be
as
fought,
weapons. What?
but D&D 7th edition will be fought with pots and pans.
I am a chef. I find that highly offensive. So I am going to go over and assist Duodecius.
Okay. You walk over. What do you do?
I hit one of them with my axe.
All right,
Per-
roll to hit.
Perhaps the one grabbing my feet.
No, that one's
No,
already
that
dead.
one's-
Morse
that
got him.
one's
Oh, okay.
I kicked it and he died.
And
Just
Mister,
punted him into the wall.
Mister, you might have missed this, but I said I'm going to AoE this area, so disengage when you're done.
Oh.
Well, the way you could put it's if it's Thunderwave, you'd be able to hit. Wouldn't have to hit him because you put it in front of you.
Excellent.
He's pulling level with you.
Awesome.
That hits the goblin. This bloodies the goblin.
All right, and then I'm gonna. All right, yeah, that's it. No, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
And then end my turn.
Alrighty. Duodecius.
How many goblins can I catch in a thunder wave?
All 8 of them.
Was
they're
that
just packed into that corridor.
all 8, you say?
Yes, all 8. They're just pressing in, packed into that corridor at you.
I punch one with my fist. No, I thunder wave.
Okay, rolled it. No,
Thunder wave.
no, you said already you punched now.
Con saves.
Indeed. Does an 18 pass? What's your DC, I should say?
My God, Under, I'm not playing Lucina anymore. DC 14.
DC 14. Okay, so 3 have passed.
Goblins passing the DC from fucking Gilbert?
7 thunder.
Impossible.
All right. There's a big boom, a little bit of a squelching sound. There are 2 goblins remaining. One of the ones that passed was the one that Father Moon hit, and so he died as well. Yeah, so there's 2 of them remaining. Neither of which were the short bow or the rake guy. It's just like 2 guys. One's got what looks to be like a soup pot, and the other with a frying pan. And they're coated in the viscera of their fellows.
All right. In that case, I will cast Power Word Boo and end my turn.
All right. Yeah, they are going to turn and they are going to run. They're going to run north and out of sight. You killed all the ones that were in melee with you, so no attacks of opportunity. Same with you, Afflista. He is running to the north. He will take the dash action to get around the corner. You hear number 4 yelling, "Hunt them down! Leave none alive!"
They seem to have fled, number 4.
They haven't gone that far yet! Chase them down! Run them down to the ground!
While I enjoy your enthusiasm, you should restrain yourself.
I'll restrain them! Get me in range! I want to hit them with my brain!
Ah, yes, he wants to give them a real headache.
Indeed. But that's all the goblins do. They run. Alejandro, are you doing anything?
Do I see any goblins?
No, they have fled.
How far?
Well, when you look to the north, it looks like he's gone 30 feet and around a corner.
I will catch up until I see them.
All right, you run
Or
up to the
until I
corner.
run up.
So you run up to the corner. To the east, you can see 20 feet to an open door. There is a goblin at the door. A pot on its head is an improvised helmet. To your left, 20 feet, a closed wooden door.
It's closed to the door.
To your left, to the west. To the east is the goblin and the open door that it looks like the goblin came out of.
You see, they're not so bad. They're not crackheads. They're
Just
fine.
one.
Fucking
God
hippies.
damn it, Pete.
Yes, you just see one. That was the only survivor of Flissa's attack.
Oh, right, yeah.
You miss him.
Damn. Well, I'll keep catching up. I keep moving.
How much movement speed do you got?
Max 40.
All right, yeah, you're 10 feet behind him now.
Great.
All right, Afflista.
That's it.
Uh, what's up?
Afflista, it's your turn. What do you do?
Can I chase them down with 30 movement speed?
30 feet would be enough from your position to get to the corner, and then you would see him 20 feet away from you.
All right, I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Roll to hit. That hits him. All right, that Gobbo is dead. Plops onto the ground.
All right, that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Borscht. Borscht. Pete, are you with us?
Pete.
Borscht dodges. Father Moon.
Are the goblins fleeing?
Yes, the two that were alive fled north around the corner.
Are we pursuing Duodecius?
No.
We are not pursuing?
Not a uncontrolled pursuit. Follow after them, but do not engage. We don't need to be drawn into a defensive position. Scout ahead. Tentative pursuit, that kind of thing. Track them.
Uh-huh. Okay. So Father Moon is going to move forward in the way they went, but not at a full speed.
All right, well, it's 10 feet to the corner.
It's how much to the corner?
10 feet.
I'm going to move 10 feet, look around the corner, and what do I see?
40 feet away, at the top of the stairs, two goblins fleeing.
Top of the stairs, huh? How far is the stairs?
40 feet. Well, 30 feet to the bottom of the stairs, 40 feet to the goblins.
30 feet to... Damn, that's a lot of open area. I'm going to wait right here because that's a lot of open area to go through because if they are waiting at the top of those stairs... Damn. Is there any kind of defensive positions between us and them stairs?
No, it's just a 10-foot wide hallway. You do see about halfway along a neat pile of caltrops and ball bearings.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm going to move. I'm going to wait.
Okay. You hold your position.
I'm back. I missed my turn.
Yes, you did.
All right.
Duodecius.
All right. I shall exit out the eastern door and look north where the goblins have fled.
All right, you go the 10 feet to the corner. You look to the north, 40 feet away at the top of the stairs. You see two goblins fleeing.
Ray of Frost.
Left to right.
Oh.
Which goblin? Left
Let's
to right.
see.
They're
the
both
dice will
bloodied.
decide. Number 2.
Okay, number 2. You missed.
As intended, it was a shot meant to scare them. Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
All right, you see them run At the top of the stairs, they run out of sight. Are you guys going to pursue?
Be good to not let them
Yes.
get away.
Okay, then we'll say an initiative. Alejandra.
Is the one that I was chasing dead?
Yes, and through the open door, you can see what looks to be 10 feet to what looks to be an arch going underneath, like a causeway of some kind, or an aqueduct or something. And you can see what looks to be various like sleeping tents and other stuff kind of like spread around the room through the door. You can see.
By room, you mean this opens out into like a larger space?
Yeah, through that door to the east, it opens up to a larger space.
Like a natural cavern or a
No,
bigger
a room.
Okay, but there's an aqueduct going overhead through this room.
Apparently.
Okay.
I don't see anything in the room.
Like
no,
from 10 feet
no
back from the
creatures?
door, no, you don't see anything.
All right, I move into the doorway.
Excellent. And there,
No.
you realize that this room is not 10 feet tall. It is, in fact, 30 feet tall. And that there is a causeway running 10 feet above from an openings to the north and south of this 30 by 50 room. Running across this causeway, heading north, are two goblins that look bloodied.
Oh. Well, I know the rest of the party wants to not kill them and just follow them, but I wasn't with the rest of the party, so I guess I just would try to kill the goblins. So
Okay.
I'll just blast.
All right, do you want the one on the left or the right? They're both bloodied.
Whichever is closer.
Left one it is. Roll to hit. That hits. That one dies. Anything else?
I moved back, not all the way back, but just like around the door, so they don't have any line of sight on me.
Yep, you can absolutely do that. Yeah, you duck around by the door. Aflista.
Another 30 feet of giving chase.
All right, that would also get you to that door, where you can look into this room with a causeway through it. The evidence of tents and sleeping bins and cooking fires and other detritus of living space, kind of filling the area that you can see. And running along the top of the causeway is a goblin. It looks bloodied.
I'll Ray Frost it.
Roll to hit. You hit him. He dies. And you guys are out of initiative.
All right.
And we now know what direction we need to be concerned about. Straight north.
Before that, I start looting all scimitars I can see.
There were just the two over by where Aflista was at the big room.
Yeah, they already.
They charged you with pots and pans. This was like the living space, and they're like, oh shit, we're out of warriors. We have to charge with our fucking cookware.
Regular or rusty?
One regular, one rusty.
Okay.
Alrighty. If they were retreating across the causeway, that would be the way to their primary dwelling. Or at least a fallback point. I'm really much more concerned about the bugs. Let's head to that western door, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, actually, under this room with the causeway, is there like living stuff set up here?
Not on the causeway, but down in the lower section, yes. It looks like from what you could see here with a couple of baskets of arrows that the goblins were on the causeway kind of like as snipers to shoot at people that might try to charge into the area below them.
All right.
Given that it's like a 10-foot difference between the top of the causeway and the bottom floor, had you guys charged in that bottom floor, it could have gotten messy from the archers up top.
In that case, let's ransack their living space.
Ooh.
Okay, you ransack their living space. You find mostly food. So here, let me just type this up. Here is all the stuff you find that isn't just garbage.
Okay.
It looks like they've been like looting caravans and other such things, or adventuring parties. It's like all the stuff that's valuable does not appear to be of goblin make, except the rations. But the rations just look to be like boiled meat type stuff.
All right. Anyone want some? Okay, before we deal with the coinage, is there anything in here anybody wants?
Not particularly.
All right, Pete, would you be able to carry all of that? Or Borscht?
Oh, the valuables? Yeah, I can
Yeah.
take that. Let's see. Let me write all this down.
I'll start calculating the treasure, the coinage, I should say.
Is the vest just a vest?
Yes, it just looks really nice.
Huh.
All right, is everybody
the
listening?
vest.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, everybody receives 440 copper.
Okay.
Everybody receives 260 silver. And everybody receives 22 gold. Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Sleuth. All right. And Pete, if you've got all that loot for transport, gentlemen, let's
Ooh,
check
yeah.
out that western door.
Is any of that magical?
No.
Doesn't smell magic to me, I don't think.
You know what? Technically, I haven't checked. Ritual cast detect magic under.
Indeed, none of it is magical.
They're kind of cool looking, though.
How much time is left in the adventuring day?
2 hours.
All right. Yeah, let's hit that door and then we'll find a place to hunker down. Though, under I reacquire my ball bearings and caltrops.
Okay, they mix them together though with that rake, so you'll have to spend some time if you want to separate them back out.
I mean, sounds like I can just deploy them all together now.
Well, yes, but you'll need 2 bags then. Like they'll only be half as effective at each of them, but you could deploy them together by mixing them like that. Sure.
I was more joking.
Yeah.
I'll
Either way, during your watch, you can easily sort them out.
Yeah. All right, we head to that western corridor and we start checking that out.
Sure. Well, make an investigation check if you're checking that door for traps.
Can I get some guidance, Father Moon?
I mean, can you? I don't know.
Can I?
I don't know.
Will you give me guidance?
How much is it worth for you? How much is it worth to you?
Your life.
I don't think you can take me.
I should say I'm not going to take the parry because
I'll give you
that does way more than I can carry with what I've already got.
21 under.
All right, you don't find any traps on the door.
All
Feel
right.
But the appropriate response was, I don't know, my memory's a little fuzzy. Maybe you got something to help me jog it.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I'll keep that in mind. All right. Father Moon, could you open that door?
Must I do everything for you?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm nothing but a humble scribe. My
Useless wizard. I am
Yeah.
a priest. What are you talking about? I'm a priest.
Yep. Won't you
Chalk it
help
up to charity work.
or scribe?
I'm a warrior of the faith. That's your job.
I open the door.
All right, you open the door, which swings outward and towards you,
Okay.
which reveals a 10-foot wide hall that goes 20 feet and ends in a closed wooden door.
Okay. Moving on.
Yep. Just open up that next door.
Yeah.
So, Father Moon, you're going forward to open that next door?
Yeah.
All right, so you step forward. That 10-foot section of floor splits down the middle and opens up as a trapdoor. I need a dex save from you, Father Moon.
Well, fuck. Hang on, number 4. We're going for a ride.
Aha. So you go down and fall 20 feet down, landing in a 10-foot deep pool, which breaks your fall and you don't take any fall damage. Until you realize that that's not water, that's acid, and it's eating at your armor. Hang on.
I mean, can somebody get me out of here?
You take 23 points of acid damage upon landing.
I am unconscious.
Are you now?
Borsh!
Yeah, how
Take
far,
this rope,
As
get
the
him!
spring-loaded flaps at the top of the trapdoor close up.
okay, how far down is he?
You can't see.
I triggered the trap door again, like with
Hey,
my
yep.
hand, so I don't fall in there.
Hang on.
Wait. Borsh.
Yep.
Take this 10-foot pole. Hold it out. That way it catches you in the opening.
I'm not going to need that. I triggered the trap again, so I can see down there.
Yeah, you
with
just
my
lean
hand.
forward and kind of push your hands down on it. They're pretty easy to open. You know they're there, and you can
Yep.
see 10 by 10 pit, glassy side walls, as if the acid fumes have etched them over time to be perfectly smooth. 20 feet down, in a pool of acid, you can see the suit of armor, which is looking up at you.
I've got a... See, 20 feet down?
Yes,
Yep,
as he
I've got
bursts
a-
into mist.
I've got a rope. I would like to attempt to lasso him so I can pull him
Wait.
out of there.
Hold on.
As soon as you open that flap, and I said he was looking at you, he bursts into mist and is now standing next to you, acid dripping off of him. You hear number 4's voice in your head. Oh, yeah, that's a classic right there. The whole acid pitfall trap. Mah.
Number 4, did you do that?
Of course not. I didn't build this damn place.
Am I alive?
No, I mean, get him out of there.
Well, of course. I'm not going to stand there and be dissolved in acid. I was just asking for trouble. At this point,
I
Father
didn't-
Moon, I will need you to make a death save. And with the good father out of commission, I was easily able to seize control of his body.
Oh, shit.
Did we just build a body for number 4?
Yes.
Why do you have disadvantage?
That's advantage.
Oh, why does he have advantage?
Reborn.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I put a point of lay on hands into him.
All right, Father Moon.
Why?
So you wake up with another level of exhaustion, with
Yeah,
one hit
2
point.
again.
And Father Moon, you need to make a charisma ability check to take control of your body back away from number 4.
So it's just a charisma ability check?
Yeah, because he's contesting it. You need to beat a 2. You did. You managed to push back against number 4, seizing control of your body. And you guys still hear number 4's voice. Right. Well, as entertaining as that kind of trap is, you might want to avoid jumping down them in the future.
Mm. Additionally, you, number 4, might want to avoid taking over his body until he is well and truly dead. At that point, I will welcome your addition to the party, but
Number
please
4,
refrain
if I
from doing
happen
that
to
until he
die,
is fully departed.
you have my permission to slaughter everything you wish with my body.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I will definitely slaughter everything I can if you die. As for you, Borscht, I figured you would have prioritized saving your friend over any niceties about whose body is whom.
Oh, certainly.
So it's not really death, but rather incapacitation that you're okay with me taking him over.
I didn't say that.
So you would rather me stand by and let him die than try to save him?
Ah, well, if what you did required you to take over his body, then by all means.
Well, yes, casting spells does require a rather physical presence.
Well, in that case, go right ahead, whenever such a situation arises.
Excellent. Glad to have your support.
I mean, I think this is going to come back to hurt us later, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it right now.
Too interesting.
Ah, yes. And now Gilbert has put in his classic conundrum. But NPC fun, but also potential threat.
I mean, if you took control, right now you probably could handle. It depends on what kind of spells he knows. The brain knows. Because does he gain my abilities too, or just the use of my body?
He just took over your body. You have no idea what abilities he has.
Okay.
Perhaps he's a conjuration wizard.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
You see,
But I
as a
mean-
fellow wizard, I'm
But would he
aware of
gain
such
the-
things.
But would he gain the cleric abilities that I have?
No, probably not. Remember, those are your bit abilities, not your body's abilities.
Yeah, that kind of thing is usually tied to your soul.
Yeah, it's also why if you raise like a enemy cleric, that enemy cleric doesn't have spells. Is a zombie.
All right. However, he still is a tank, though. So I think I have the most armor, and hit points of everybody.
How much has he got?
My max is 21.
I have 22.
You got a con of 18 too.
Or no,
I
I
have
have a
10.
16, and I am a fighter.
I have 12.
I have 21. I am a cleric, and I am in heavy armor.
Anyway, with that having been taken care of, I should say, in case something like this happens again, I would like to have a rope lasso prepared to fish people out of wherever.
Sure.
I've got the adventurer standard 50-foot rope.
Yep. And in the end, you've kind of tied into like a loop with like a self-tightening knot, so you can just lasso people and pull them up.
Yeah.
I believe that
Three-day
number
friend
4
rest,
will
though.
keep my body alive. soul dies, he'd be all right. But I believe he'll keep the body functioning anyway.
Yep.
Keep it from being destroyed. I mean, like if I die, that's fine, but I think the body will be fine.
I would just like to point out. So just to clarify, Borscht, this is what your rope looks like.
No. I said a lasso. You know what a lasso looks like.
A noose.
Well, it's a
The
loop with a
DM
self-tightening knot.
The DM has
Okay.
deliberately misinterpreted your information for comedy.
Hey, you know what? If I use that on Moon, he'll probably be fine.
It just lifts the jar back up. The body's still down there.
Actually, it might not even work on him because he doesn't really have a neck. At least not the way I'm imagining him. I'm just imagining a suit of armor with sort of a bullet shape coming out of the head.
Mhm.
That being the tank. Okay, well, making note of the trap, I think we move on.
Okay, what do you do?
Where were we headed to? The north, I think.
North is where the goblins were retreating to.
Yep.
Yeah, but we were checking out westward, beyond the trap.
Ah, well then, to the west.
All right. Well, like that whole 10-foot square is actually like the trap door that opens to that 10 by 10 pit, just on the other side of the first western door.
Ah, there's no way around it.
No, it looks like it's hinged like at the wall.
Mm. How high up is the ceiling?
10 feet.
Let's see, it's trivial for me to make this jump. Is everyone that strong?
Father Moon in number 4.
Does everybody have at least a 10 strength?
Nope.
I might be able to jump across with someone.
Now here, I will use my climbing kit to put an anchor into the ceiling so that someone can swing across.
Okay, how are you doing that?
Let's see, so I can use my climber's kit to anchor myself to the wall somewhere up high, and then climb up there. And repeating that, I will eventually get high enough to put an anchor somewhere into the ceiling to secure a rope to.
And you're doing this on the eastern side of the door?
Yeah.
Where the party is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When you said swing across, I'm like, so you're putting it like over the open pit?
No, I imagine they would get sort of a running start. Or actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I will jump across because it's trivial for me to do that.
Okay. You jump across, and when you land on the far thing, that trapdoor opens, and I need you to make a dex save.
Well, whether I succeed or fail, I would then like to anchor myself to the wall as quickly as possible.
Well, failure has some problems with that, so why don't you make your dex save? As you fall into the trapdoor, which just opens, you fall the 20 feet into this other 10 by 10 pit full of acid.
Okay.
Splashing down and taking 23 points of acid damage.
I am unconscious.
As the spring-loaded trapdoors close up above you.
Oh, wait, hold on. I might not be unconscious. I'm no longer unconscious.
Okay.
Just math real quick. Okay. Now, using the aforementioned method, I would like to ascend up the wall out of the acid.
Okay, because of the smoothing of the walls by the acid etching, it will require a strength athletics check to do so. All right, yeah, you start climbing up. Do you have a climb speed?
No, I am having to use my climber's kit to like put pythons into the wall to pull myself up.
Right. Okay. Well, then, in that case, you are at half speed, and you are able to get 15 feet up this 20-foot deep pit. So you are 5 feet below the closed trapdoor.
All right.
Is the rest of the party doing anything when you see him jump across the first pit and land into the second? Good talk. All right.
Throwing rope
I'll-
over.
Okay.
Don't do anything. I'll get out of here myself. You hear through the floor.
I pull the rope back. He says, followed by an immediate slip and another sploosh.
Well, all right, Boris, you're basically 5 feet underneath the closed trapdoor. What do you do?
Okay. I will use my crowbar not to try and like force it open, but just to like try and jiggle it into the opening.
Yes, I understand what you're getting at. If you're eventually going to use that curved part to kind of hook the edge of it and pull it down.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, you're easily able to do so. That climber's kit making it so you don't even have to make an athletics check.
Excellent.
You know, to
Then I
not
will-
fall.
I will use my climber's kit to continue ascending up above the trapdoor.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do so.
Okay.
You are now pinned like to the wall on the north side of this trapdoor, 5 feet from the closed wooden door to the west.
So now that I'm on some more forgiving wall that's not all smooth, what I'm going to start doing is, and I'm going to have to repurpose my lasso for this because that's all I've got, is I'm going to start driving pythons into the wall to create a sort of like a rope going across the wall for people to like hand over hand
Mhm.
climb along.
Sure. You can
I'm
start
gonna
doing
do
that.
that.
How many pythons do you have?
It doesn't say, it just says pythons.
Okay. Let's assume you had like 24 of them, 24.
Sure.
That seems like a reasonable number, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You did leave 5 below in that acid pit.
That's fine.
Like
So
they
I've got
unless
50
you're going to open that trap door, they're not recoverable.
No, I'm willing to let those go.
Okay.
Okay. So first I'm gonna go back to the party.
Yes, you're able to put pythons into the wall. You know, you probably use up 5 more pythons, just kind of making like a line of rope that goes across the northern part of this wall.
Okay. Once I've done that, I'm then going to traverse the line of rope I've created back to the other end and continue along, tapping on the floor to check for more trapdoors until I find solid ground.
Okay. The only solid ground is the sill underneath the door.
Okay.
There's like an inch there.
Yeah, I keep going to try and find where these traps end.
Right. They don't.
Oh shit.
They're hinged at the walls, and they
No,
go
I'm-
the full 10 by 10 areas.
That's what I'm saying. Like I keep going beyond the 10 by 10.
Well, it's a
area.
closed. It's a wall and then a closed wooden door. Are you opening it?
Oh, I didn't realize there was a door.
Yes. Like
Um,
that. That's why you could only see the 20 feet because it's a closed door.
Ah. Then in that case, I would go around the corner a little bit to reach the door,
You can do so.
and then I gingerly open it and take a peek through.
Ah, you gingerly open it. You take a peek through, and you can see a 10-foot wide hall goes 30 feet to a T intersection, 50 feet to another T intersection, and you have dark vision, right? 60 feet.
I do not.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's all you can see.
I put my foot down in the sill of the doorway.
Uh huh. It is solid.
Okay. I do so then within like the 10-foot area beyond the doorway, being careful not to put my weight on it.
Right. Yeah. No, that feels pretty solid.
Okay. Having set up that whole line of rope for everybody to get over here, I think we can now make it this far.
Yes. Will you do so?
Well, I'm not going back. I'm already here.
Right. I'm asking the party. Are they going to join you, or are they going to stay there and watch and see what happens?
Borsch, how about you just take a peek?
I'm already through the door. I don't know
Yeah,
what-
take a peek what's going on over there.
Okay. I'm gonna keep tapping the floor because there might be more.
Okay.
I slowly advance, tapping my way along the floor. I'd have a torch lit by now because I need one to see.
Yeah, so you advance first that first T intersection, 30 feet. To the north, it goes 10 feet, ends in a closed wooden door to the north. 20 feet ahead, you can see another T intersection option to go south. The hallway continues west to the edge of your torch vision.
I relate my findings to the party, and I ask for them to climb over the traps.
All right, we shall climb over in a safe and orderly manner, not succumbing to the dangers of the trap.
Done.
All right. How many Pythons do I
Oh.
have left after doing all of that?
You've got 14 left.
Okay.
Somehow I thought that was going to.
No, he made it
And
really
worse.
easy for the party. He
Yeah,
made it
that was
really
the
easy.
idea.
Moving hand over hand on a rope is something a child could do.
Playground shit.
Yeah, it's playground shit.
Well, I have a feeling that northern door leads to the transforming, like, Voltron beetles. If you want to check that out.
Okay.
The Beatles were in Voltron?
Yeah, many people don't know about this.
It's
I think
not
it
a
was
story
while we
the
were in
Rolling
India.
Stones tell you.
See, they crossed the pond and invaded America. Then they crossed the lake and conquered Japan.
Yeah, the Japanese part of the British invasion is not often talked about.
Yeah. The Beatles doing some Super Sentai posing.
Yeah, Ringo's robot is always the one that forms like the crotch piece, even though there's only 4 of them.
There's 4 of them. One of them forms the head. 2 of them form like the torso, an arm left and right, and Ringo forms the crotch and legs. All right. Let's check out that northern
Yeah,
door.
John and George are the 2 legs, Ringo is the crotch, and
You
then
go to
Paul
that
is the
northern door.
entire
It's a
upper body
closed
and
wooden
head.
door.
We cast the door open.
Indeed, you cast it open, revealing a lozenge-shaped hexagonal room, closed wooden door to the north. The room's floor is covered in crushed beetle bits.
Oh no, it's the Beetleborgs.
Uh,
How much time is left in our day?
You probably got a half hour.
All right, let's head back to the central chamber stairwell and set up camp
yeah,
How do you get there from here?
by going straight west. You can't fool me.
I can try.
You've given me pictures. I'm very good with maps when I have pictures, or anything visual really when I have images.
Yes.
Gotta
so
be able
one
to
of the reasons why I
see.
give them to you guys is to help you navigate.
Yes.
But yes, you do eventually discover that western door, when open, does open that very large room.
Oh, thank God! I was beginning to question object permanence. I can't see the dungeon, therefore oh wait, we already did a dungeon that worked like that.
Yes, you did.
oh man, yeah, that.
Oh, the flumps! I miss them.
By the way, prepping that was a bitch and a half.
I bet. That shit was wild.
All right, but yeah, I think we'll take our rest
All right. You work your way back.
with a watch order.
Sure. Go ahead and post your watch order.
All right. There we go.
How many of those scimitars did we collect?
Oh, have I got something to tell you guys?
Oh yeah.
Let's look here.
Is it how many scimitars we have?
4 regular scimitars and 12 rusty scimitars. They are -1.
Ah, okay. I would like to take the rusty scimitars and attempt to rework the metal into more pythons.
I mean,
I'll let you get.
I understand that I'm not going to get a ton done in the span of like the downtime during a long rest, but I'd like to get a start at it.
I mean, is Alejandro going to let you do that with his scimitars?
Hey, do you mind parting with
I'll
these
give you
rusty
6.
scimitars?
I'll give you 6.
Okay.
All right. So it basically takes about a half hour to break down each scimitar to make them into pythons. Pythons aren't terribly complicated.
Yeah.
Each scimitar will net 3 pythons. So
Excellent.
half hour before the long rest, you can make 3 pythons out of one of the scimitars.
Fantastic. I'm just going to hold on to those scimitars and keep doing that.
Yep. All right, and with your watch set, you guys remake your camp in the burned out remains of your old one at the bottom of the stairs in the 30 by 30 room. And as Alfista begins his watch, I think that is where we will call it for the evening.
All right.